Welcome, everybody. It has been a long time. I am streaming. Finally, it's been forever. I just dropped something. Oh, my thing came out. It's been a minute. If you're watching this, odds are you're watching it after the fact because I'm already late doing this stream. Like I'm already like 30, 40. I'm almost 40 minutes late to the actual award show. So odds are you're watching this after the fact. If you're watching it on Twitch, check it out on YouTube. It'll be edited and it'll be in 1080p. I wish I could do 4K, but I don't have that technology. I don't have skills like that. I got my pizza. I took my edible. I got my orange sun kissed. I got my gummy worms are like slightly out of reach. I need a desk so bad. But we're here. The Game Awards 2020. So I already saw this. I'm technically in the pre-show, as you can see the little timer. Way behind. But they did one award that I've actually seen, and that was for music. I had no skin in the game, but Final Fantasy VII won, so good for them. And then they were like, "Oh, we're doing one of our big things right off the top." So I guess here we go. Also, which club Bayonetta 3 needs to show up?
Welcome to the Devolver Digital 2021.
Oh, whatever this is about to be is going to be ridiculous. I also forgot that that shows up when I adjust my audio.
Devolver Digital CEO Nina Struthers.
They have the best freaking
Okay, shush it. So yeah,
game
tonight
shows,
we're here to celebrate this
game
year's
conferences for
memorable
E3.
video games. Let's not
This is like my
overlook
first
the
time doing this, so I really gotta
not
be
for
weird about the
this,
audio.
But for next year's as yet to be released games coming at you hot from what many believe to be this industry's most ridiculously overrated publisher. While most of these games are months away from release, we at Devolver Digital
They make
are
great games
strong
and amazing
proponents
skits.
of
I love
awards
them.
for awards' sake. And with that,
They're super
the
weird.
nominees for the
E3
Devolver Digital
conference.
2021 Game of the Year are
Stuff like this. This is why I like them.
By Flying Wildhog.
Okay. I still need to get the second one.
Skeleton Crew Studio. Card Shark by Nerial.
I love that they just have, like, I'm assuming these are the developers and just their family.
Boomerang X by Dang.
Oh, that looks cool.
And the winner
I'm
is
guessing all of those are brand new games. I could be wrong.
Loop Hero by developer Four Quarters.
The guy in the top is my
Quarters couldn't
favorite.
be here with us this evening as Loop Hero was unannounced.
Try to take a
until
bite of
just
this
now, really.
super thin pizza.
Let's have a look at Loop Hero.
It's cold now. Cool. I want to get Carry On. Wow, I just spit. All that, just a whole chunk of pizza came out. That's sexy. This is why I need a full desk. So I can just have this, like, little over. Or at least not right here where I can't, like, move.
Loop Hero, coming in 2021.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, hey, thank you. We'll see you next year. Or whatever.
They just make the funniest stuff. I love that they do that.
Every year, the Game
Also,
Awards do our best to
with me being
highlight new
behind,
games from all sorts
I'ma
of
do what I
developers,
normally do,
from
so we're
AAA
gonna-
big shots like
like
Devolver
that.
to smaller independent studios. Our next world premiere is the debut
This is
of a new
where,
game from Awaseb, a young studio started in New Caledonia.
This,
Enjoy.
this is where all the editing comes in. Because since I'm behind, like 2 times the speed, I'm gonna get up on this. I was wondering where that was headed. I like the visuals. Whoa, I did, that really threw me off. I was like, whoa. Seems interesting.
Et puis Rakwani?
Huh? Cute. Nice. Huh?
This next award category
Yeah,
is
and
for
here
one
we
of
go.
gaming's most popular genres, action-adventure. The breadth of what is considered an action-adventure game also leads to this regularly being one of our most competitive categories. Incidentally, for the past 3 years, the Game Award winner for action-adventure has gone on to win Game of the Year, so this is a big one. Here are the nominees for Best Action-Adventure Game. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ghost of Tsushima, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and The
I
Last
do
of Us
like Star Wars.
And the winner is
Well, I just shoot through this.
The Last of Us Part 2.
Okay.
Part 1. This is awesome. We want to thank the Game Awards for choosing us as the best action-adventure game. On behalf of the directors, which is myself, Anthony Newman, and Neil Druckmann, we want to thank the entire team at Naughty Dog who poured their heart and souls into this game. It's really their talent that immerses you in that world and really makes you feel like you're on this journey with Ellie. We want to thank Evan Wells, our president, also everyone at Sony and our partners for really helping us put this game together and get out the door. And especially to our fans who supported us and really helped make this game.
I'm gonna leave it in. It'll be 2 times the speed.
Congratulations once more.
Okay.
To Last of Us Part 2. We have many more awards coming up in
I'm
the
gonna have
future,
to.
but first, here's another trailer.
Dang. All right. Well, I'm gonna slow it down anyway.
Hi everyone.
So
I'm Connie. I'm the CEO.
I'll
and
wait.
creative
We'll wait till the
director of
trailer's done. We'll talk
Game
about it.
Mai and beautiful Berlin.
I want Bayonetta though. That's the only thing that really matters.
Honor to be nominated for the Games for Impact category at last year's The Game Awards for our most important project today called Sea of Solitude. I'm very happy to announce that Sea of Solitude will be coming to Nintendo Switch this winter, but it's not just a port.
Oh.
We fully reworked the
I'm glad I didn't buy that
entire
game yet.
we're calling it
I actually
Sea
really
of
wanted that
Solitude
game.
because
So I'm
it's
glad I didn't buy it
really
yet.
truly represents what I wanted to convey about the topics that are especially important in today's difficult times. We can't wait to share it with you. Until then, stay safe, enjoy the Game Awards, and see you soon.
Well, that's pretty cool. Hopefully. I highly doubt it, but hopefully this isn't a Doom Eternal situation. It can't be. It's not that crazy. It looks great, but it's not that crazy of a game, so I'm sure it'll be fine. But
You know them too, don't you?
I probably still won't buy this for another couple of years because
Capsize.
I made a rule like no more.
Drown.
I have to beat my games that I own. I need to go through the 100 effing games that I own on my Steam's list that I've opened half of. So
We'll set sail and we
I'm glad this is happening, but I probably won't have it for quite a while. We'll see. But this really caught my attention the first time it was announced. And I felt like it went super under the radar after that first announcement. Because I was like, I couldn't even remember the name of the game. I think I saw it in a random video I watched. And I was like, there's that game I liked that I never knew the name of because I couldn't remember it. And I felt like I'd never seen it again.
Are you ready?
It was like it was like it up and vanished. It was like it up and vanished. So I'm glad it's back. Glad it's back. Ooh, snap. Damn it. God damn it. March 4th. Okay, that's March 4th. I can save up some money. I'll buy it later. They put a photo mode in it.
We've
Same
had
with
some
Cyberpunk.
great world premieres
Zero
already,
interest.
but
Hello,
we
single
recognize
viewer.
there may
Welcome.
be some fans of elegant, shadow-based puzzle games who feel
Freaking
left out.
Cyberpunk. I had
Don't
it
worry.
stupid.
We've got something for you too. From
Photo
Focus
mode. I didn't
Home
even want that
Interactive,
game.
Here is
And
Shady
now I
Part of
do.
Me.
Oh boy. So I'm behind.
Once was a girl.
You joined me. I'm like way behind. So
With none but her shadow for company.
it's gonna be weird here.
A journey
right
to
now.
escape she did.
So as you can see the timer in the top right, I am 15 minutes behind.
Girl found no
And we're gonna be
hope
shooting
in
through.
life.
When they're talking, we're gonna be hitting 2 times the speed. I'm just giving you that fair warning now, because they're gonna talk, and I'm gonna just be
With
like
me, there is a
trailers.
way.
So we'll catch up eventually.
Hand in hand, we break free from this nether.
Oh man,
Step by step,
I like this.
We will rise.
It actually.
Together.
Oh. This reminds me of Oh god, what is the name of that game? I can't remember the name of that game. It's a puzzle game where you have to use shadows.
Joining us now, welcome. We're in the middle
That doesn't.
of what has
That's a
turned out to
terrible
be
explanation for that game.
jam-packed
But
pre-show
it's a
for the
really
Game
good game,
Awards.
and I
We've
suck
just
because I
premiered two
cannot remember
trailers
it. I
back
need to
to
look
back.
that up.
And now we'd like to take a moment
It's one
to
of the few
announce
things
the
on my
winners
Steam
of 3 awards. First,
Steam library
is
that I
Best
really
Family
enjoyed.
Game, a category that did a lot of heavy
think
lifting
it's called
this
Control,
year throughout the months of what
but
seems
it's a
like
different,
endless
obviously a different
lockdown.
Control.
When pools closed and
Let's
Chuck
see
E.
what we
Cheese
got.
went bankrupt, family games were always
See this
there.
right here?
The
This
nominees are
this chit chat. I don't care about Chuck
Animal
E. Cheese.
Crossing, New Horizons,
Boop, boop, ba-doop.
Crash Bandicoot 4,
Boop,
It's About
boop.
Time, Fall Guys, Ultimate Knockout, Mario Kart Live, Home Circuit, Minecraft Dungeons,
Right.
and Paper Mario, The Origami
Games
King.
I don't
And the
care
winner
about.
is Animal Crossing, New Horizons.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me though.
Next, I have the honor of awarding Best Community Support. This category debuted last year, and it represents the games that truly value their player base,
Right.
demonstrated through communication and
I
respect.
would skip,
Here
but I
is
actually
one.
want to hear what she's saying.
Legends.
I watch all my stuff at 2 times the speed.
Fall Guys,
One of the
Ultimate
super
Knockout.
weird, dumb things about me.
No Man's
So
Sky,
this is
and
I can actually tell
The
everything
winner
she's
is
saying.
Fall Guys, Ultimate Knockout.
So all of this
Finally,
is
we
gonna
get to acknowledge
be.
the winner for Best
Pro-
Debut
Actually, I
Game.
might
This
just
award
leave it
goes
in.
to companies
I'm gonna
representing
upload this
independent
later.
studios' first ever release. It's an award for fresh perspectives, new ideas, and distinguished
That should be
creativity.
interesting.
The nominees for Best Debut Game are
I'm gonna upload this later, but I might just leave all this in. Just dumb 2 times the speed.
Ancient Epic, and Roki. And the winner is
Phasmophobia?
Phasmophobia.
Yeah, I figured that one.
That's 5 trophies down, and the Game Awards haven't even officially started yet. As the handy countdown timer says, we are minutes away, so I'd like to take a moment to let you know about a few ways you can interact with tonight's big show.
Oh, see, this is the stuff I'm like.
On Twitch using a special voting extension powered by
If it wasn't for my OCD, I'd just be like, I'd be hitting my arrows right now. My little, I have my arrow keys are all the Ninja Turtles, so I'd be like, Michelangelo, right.
At the Game Awards TikTok channel and voted on which The Last of Us Part 2 team they support, Team Abby or Team Ellie. The votes are in, and Team Ellie won the vote. Thanks for your votes, and be sure to follow us on
Why was that
TikTok.
even who made that poll? Who thought that was a useful poll?
To see what their pick is for 2020's Game of the Year.
Who's gonna
And the winner
choose?
is Ghost of Tsushima.
Man, I hope Ghost of
Best Game
Tsushima
Award
wins.
Obviously, won't learn that until the end of
So
the night. For
bad.
now, we're about to take a super short break. But
I love The Last of Us
we will
Part
win
2.
for each of our
I mentioned that for
Striker's performance, and of course, more world premieres.
We're about to go into.
Thanks, Sydney.
Okay.
Listen, it's hard for me to believe that it was 27 years ago that my brother Rob
Yeah,
and I
all
watched
this
Century
is
of
2
the
times the
80s for
speed.
first time. Anyway, today
Alright,
I am
I'll
so
let it
excited
play
to
out a
share
little
Chapter
bit.
Mist
Or
with the release of
a little
an
bit
entirely
faster.
reconstructed VR version that's available
So-
now on the Oculus Quest platform. We've got
Don't have money for that.
special for anyone
So,
who purchases
excuse me.
Mist. They'll unlock a
The,
mystery Oculus home environment.
Best
I'm
action
so
adventure
thrilled
game.
for you to experience
Excuse
Mist
me,
in
Last of
VR,
Us Part
and
2
Thank
won.
you so much for your continued love and support.
I'm okay with it because I love the game. I'm like one of the few people that like, I love the story. I know a lot of people, whoops, terrible. I know a lot of people hate the game. But I actually loved it. I like, crazy enough, I like 2 more than I like 1. I was never like the biggest fan of the first. I was a fan. I was a big fan, but I didn't think it was like the best game ever. Like where it was 10 out of 10 ever. It was like 100 out of 100, all that. I was just like,
Back to the Game
I
Awards
like it. I
pre-show
played through
for
it
the
2
first time
times, and
ever.
then I was kind of done with the game. I played
Performance
online.
right here in the video. And I'm not sure there could be
So then
any
2 came out, and I was excited for it,
performing Last
but
Surprise from the Persona 5
I was
Striker
like losing my
soundtrack
mind
from
for it.
Tokyo,
Even to
Japan.
begin with, I was
Here
like,
is
I'm
Link
excited,
featuring
but I'm
the
not
Persona
like,
band.
I was just like, oh, cool. That's how I was. I was like,
Game
oh.
Awards. Are you ready?
I'll have to put this, I'll put this down so it can actually hear that the way it's meant to be heard. But yeah, I was surprised. I was like, all right, I like The Last of Us Part 2, but that over Ghost of Tsushima, action adventure, I was shocked. I was really surprised. Okay. I was just about to say, it makes sense this is Persona, because I'm like, this is anime music. This is an anime opening. I like it. That pop filter actually looks super cool. It's like it's almost like sand when it reacts to waveforms. Dang, copyright. I'm glad I'm recording because this is probably gonna be muted if people watch this later. This really takes me back to like it gives me feelings of like older songs. Older anime openings that I've listened to before. It's just got that style. J-Rock. I like that micro punch he has too. I'm feeling a Dashing moment right now. Like, next, I'm ready to. I just want to see more trailers. I want Bayonetta. It's my one game. It's the one thing. It's the one thing. It was announced at the Game Awards. I think it's been 2 years now. Actually, I think the technical 2-year anniversary or 3-year anniversary, however long it's actually been, I think it's been. It was like the actual anniversary, like maybe 2 weeks ago or something. I saw it all over Twitter. People were talking about Bayonetta 3, and I was like, man. All I can say is I hope that something good is happening behind the scenes. They're working on it. They're figuring out. They're doing what Cyberpunk did, except they're not telling us. That's all I can think. That's all I can hope for. It's like, oh, we're ready to announce it. Oh, you know what? Let's not announce it yet, guys. We gotta figure this out. That's all I can think of. That's all I can hope for. Because we've had nothing. And I just want more Bayonetta. That's it. That's it. Like, I lost my mind when they announced. I'm like, Bayonetta 3 is coming out. I can't wait. By the time Bayonetta 3 comes out, at this point, unless they announce it, it's not going to come out till the next freaking Nintendo console. Which might be the Switch Pro. Because who knows? Those rumors have been lasting for a minute. Those rumors are a year old at this point, so something's happening. Something's happening.
At this year's TGS, Square Enix officially announced an update to
That's
2010's Nier
Right,
Replicant, the
okay.
prequel to Nier Automata. The actual title of this remake was, of course, another sick joke from director
Okay,
Yotaro.
hold on a
But the
sec.
Game Awards
She said
pre-show
Nier.
will never turn down
I have a
joke.
shirt for Nier as well.
Tonight, I am both happy
Hmm.
and unafraid to introduce the gameplay debut for Nier
Okay.
Replicant version 1.22247437139139.
I can't believe they made her do that. I love Nier Automata. It was the first Nier game I ever played. I was gonna go back, and then I found out there were like 4 or 5 of them, and they were like PS2, and I was like, that's too old for me. I can't. But this I might have to pick up, as long as it's in higher quality than this. Because I know there's like 2 games, and I think one of them is like a phone game or like an app game. So, that was a cool attack. It's a great blend. Like, I love that it's a hack and slash that has bullet hell segments. Like, that's a cool idea. And it's not even new. All the Nier games have had that for quite a while at this point. And I just hadn't known about them until Automata came out. And I was like, oh, granted, I'll admit, speaking, linking back to Bayonetta, Platinum Games, like, I see that little P in the moon behind it. I'm like, that's a game I'm going to buy. So, admittedly, that's kind of how that happened. So I'm probably going to end up picking that one up.
It's been a special night already, and now
It
I
might
get
be
to
a minute,
share with
though.
you
I might
another
have to
Game
wait.
Awards first, the world premiere of a new band. You heard me correctly. They're playing
That's
their
interesting.
debut single, Follow Unfollow. Please welcome, for the first time ever, OFK.
Interesting. Super quick story before this song starts. I swear, and I could be wrong, but I think Katy Perry did a thing, and that was actually how I found out who Katy Perry was. She did a thing on the Game Awards, and it was I Kissed a Girl.
Was it already broken? Am I back at the start? Can I let all the hope in? With the glow on my phone from a brand new vibration, and the numbers alone in a new combination. Sorry for the follow, unfollow.
I can already see the angry tweets about the shirt. My spidey senses are tingling. It makes me think of Sayonara Wild Hearts, just to tie it to a game. It has that sort of poppy synthwave style, which I like. I like it. Highly recommend Sayonara Wild Hearts, by the way. Love that game. It's short and simple, but it's a good game. It's definitely a good catharsis game for like emotional stuff. It's that type of game. It's great. Epic soundtrack. This may or may not also get super copyrighted. Interactive series spring 2021. That cut so fast, like the cheers were going and the whistle was just like dead.
Celebrating all of 2020's best in the world of gaming, and that would be impossible without.
I'd also like to randomly throw this in there. I hate the term bop. I don't know why.
Continue to entertain and inspire. Of the 30 different Game Awards categories, 5 are esports awards. We're about to announce each winner, but I may need some help to get through them all. We'll see. Here we go. For best esports game, nominees are Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Fortnite, League of Legends, and Valorant. And the winner is League of Legends.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming it's going to be Fortnite.
Nominees are Krusty, Grabs, Rambo, Zephyr, and Zonic.
No stake in any of this. I don't watch esports, so it's just.
Last Premier Spring 2020 European Finals.
I haven't watched esports since like DirecTV first. When they like first started doing that, that was like the coolest thing in the world to me. I'm like, whoa. It was like when esports first picked up. That was cool to me.
Dash, Golden Boy, Machine, Sheever, and Shocks. And the winner is Shocks. For best esports team,
yeah,
the nominees
none
are
of this means
Downtown
anything to me.
Gaming,
I knew the names of some of those people in that last list because probably from last year's Game Awards, like the same people will be in the list. So it's like, oh, I've heard of those people.
Here's the host of ESPN's First Take and the new ESPN Plus show, Stephen A's World, Stephen A. Smith.
I know what y'all are thinking. Did they just bring Stephen A. Smith to the Game Awards in an effort to legitimize esports as something equal to athletic sports? Nah, that's not the point. They're doing their thing. When every major sports league in the nation shut down, esports just.
It seemed like he was being dramatic. I think it's worth slowing down for.
I'll say this much. All of the esports athletes nominated are without question more determined, more tenacious, and definitely win more than anybody on the Dallas Cowboys. Now our nominees. Crim 6, Showmaker.
Just the way he said that, it was just like.
Shotzi, Zywoo, and the winner is.
I think it's the echo, the slight echo.
Showmaker.
일단 이런 상을 주신 거에 대해서 되게 영광스럽고 감사하게 생각하고 뭐 팬분들의 응원이나 진짜
That threw me off.
감독코치님 전부 다 노력해서 받았다고 생각하고 항상 열심히 하면서 살겠습니다. 감사합니다.
You can definitely
that
sense
squeak.
It, right? The Game Awards are about to begin. Stephen A. Smith just handed out the final award of the pre-show, and now it's time for one last premiere before the main show begins. And it's got something we could all use a little more of: dragons fighting dragons. Here's Sentry, Age of Ashes.
Yeah. So these are good. These are like the, here's like a teaser taste, Devolver Digital put out like another game. Was that like the 18th one they've announced this year? So they be dropping games like it don't make sense. Like Carry On came out of nowhere, and I was like, that looks cool. Comes out next week, and that was basically how I found out about that game. It was like, and it comes out Saturday. I'm like, all right. I like how it looks. I don't think I'll ever play it, but it looks cool. I was just about to say, like, multiplayer. I'm getting some real Panzer Dragoon, like, visually. Panzer Dragoon. Which I highly doubt I'll be the only person to make that comparison. It's really easy because it's so famous. And it's just, if someone's flying on a dragon in that specific style, it's like Panzer Dragoon. It's like.
And with that, it means I'm about to
that's
sign
just,
off and hand
that's
it
just
over to
a
Jeff
good camera angle, really.
From Eddie Vedder and the London Philharmonic Orchestra, who will be playing the traditional Game of the Year medley, as well as a
I should look up how much that game is worth.
There will be world
My buddy actually owns a copy of that. I've seen the mythical thing.
Huge surprises, little surprises, and of course, awards for the greatest games of 2020. This is Sydney Goodman signing off. The Game Awards start right now.
Oh, my mother's calling. That's too bad. That's not gonna happen right now. The drama.
Hello, everyone.
I like this little stage they got here.
Awards 2020. We are so happy to have you joining us tonight.
There's some nice shoes too.
This year, of course, will be a little bit different. It's been a tough year for everyone, I know. And normally, with the holiday season, we'd all be gathering with our friends and family. And I know that can't happen for all of us. But tonight, we can gather here and connect around games, something that we all love. Games connect us. And I'm here in Los Angeles, and whether you're watching live right now in China early in the morning, in Europe,
Just watching my
America,
audio
my
spike,
native
and I'm
Canada,
like,
wherever you are,
pizza.
even in India this year, all over the globe, we are coming together tonight to celebrate our love of video games.
All right, Jeff, I'm gonna have to speed you up here.
Nominees are going to be joining us live via Zoom from all over the world. You can see them there. Hi, everybody. They're all joining us from their homes, their studios. China, Europe, Los Angeles, far and wide.
I like this
And we have all
concept.
these guys joining us tonight as we get through all the awards live in the show. We're going to be joined also by some very special guests: Keanu Reeves, Gal Gadot, Brie Larson, Tom Holland, Christopher Nolan, John David Washington.
Is that
the
screen
Chef,
three-dimensional?
and more. And we also have a very special performance by
Because the bottom left, those rocks look like they're on a different. They look like they're actually on a different screen. I think there's two screens we're looking at, if not more, to make it when they move the camera, it's three-dimensional.
The entire industry comes together tonight to celebrate
That's
games.
cool.
Everyone
That's
is
cool.
here. Or at least I thought everyone was here. It does sound like we're still expecting someone else to arrive.
Bayonetta? Because that's what I'm expecting. Oh, Smash Brothers. Okay. They won't do Travis because they're douchebags, and they wanted to hit me and a lot of other people who love Travis. Like, I know we're getting the third game. I'm happy. But they gave him a costume. Travis touchdown. Bad. That's bad. Also, no stake in this game. I love the game. I just don't have it. Little Mac is still like my #1 dude. I have the Wii U version. I have the Wii U version. So, no Banjo Kazooie. Who was it like? Surprise! Fire Emblem. Is that Sephiroth? Oh, if this is a trick, bad. That was the wrong button, but holy crap. Who saw that one coming? I think I'm about to buy this game again. I mean, I love Cloud too. Cloud is one of my new favorites. It makes me mad because I bought the DLC for the last version. I got Cloud and Ryu. Oh, I love that stage. Did anybody see that coming? Because it's like they already got Cloud. That's just cool. I mean, so just to link it back to, the Witch Club, Bayonetta was without a doubt the #1 announcement for me. When she got announced, I almost died. Because it's Bayonetta. Oh, there she was. I don't like that scene. I know there's going to be memes about that, considering everything Nintendo has just done. People are going to be like, what I wish I could do to Nintendo because of how they canceled the Melee tournament. Man, memes write themselves these days. No, that was already his special. It just didn't say, I was gonna say, what the heck was that? My heat is on. That scared the crap out of me. Couldn't hear anything beneath the epic music. I was about to say that's just gonna be like out now, something buck wild, crazy.
All right, the fun is just getting started, but of course, this show is also about awards. And to present our first award, you probably know her as Captain Marvel. She's an Oscar-winning actor, a filmmaker, and a dedicated activist, and she's joining us now live on Zoom. It's Brie Larson. Hey, Brie.
Hello.
We're gonna double time it.
I'm honored to present the award for best performance. Among the nominees is an inclusive.
Her name said Laura Schmidt.
Roles
Hilarious.
However, these artists are nominated tonight for what they share in common: a clear dedication to their craft and an extraordinary ability to bring humanity and empathy to their roles. Here are the nominees for best performance. Best performance.
You can't stop this.
I don't know. I'm super biased on Ghost of Tsushima. I gotta be honest. It doesn't matter. It's just like, it's Ghost of Tsushima. I have to vote for Ghost of Tsushima. But Last of Us Part 2. Last of Us Part 2 was good.
Let's do this.
I mean, I'm curious if people would.
And the Game Award goes to Laura Bailey as Abby,
Okay.
The Last of Us Part 2.
I love that Ashley was, if she was on the left side and she instantly cheered like, yeah, like my friend just won.
Wow.
So cute.
I was such a fan of the original Last of Us, and
She went through a lot because of the BS.
I fell in love with Joel and Ellie.
Idiots did.
So it is.
So it's kind of cool.
Surprise to me that
Kind of cool that she won.
Abby's role within this story has been met with such.
I think I skipped voting on that one too.
Responses.
Because I was like, I love the acting in The Last of Us, but my mind was just like, but that samurai game has samurai in it.
Who, through her story,
So I think I had to skip. Not a good reason to skip, but I had to.
Something that I'll be eternally grateful for. Oh man, I told the team on the day that I finished filming that what I wanted more than anything was for my performance to give a performance that honored the impact that the original game had on me. So this award means so much. Thank you to Neil and Hallie and the entire team for giving me the opportunity and for all of the support and the guidance along the way. To Patrick and Ian and Grace for everything you did. The story and Abby would not have been as impactful without you by my side. To Troy.
I love the at-home stuff. That's funny. Just you got a notification, which headcanon. That was Ashley. Ashley just texted her to say congratulations.
We've been everything in between.
That's my headcanon.
And every single time I work with you, I come away better for it. Thank you for always having my back. And to Ashley, who I love so much. I don't know what else to say other than I think you should probably be giving the speech right now. I think you're amazing, and your strength and your power and your vulnerability and your performance left me speechless. I love you. Marry me. To my husband, Travis, who spent countless hours just listening to me come to terms with what this game's journey has been. And to the fans, obviously, to everyone who voted, thank you for your support and for your love and for your passion and for allowing yourself to go on this journey with Abby and with me. Thank you. I love you.
Congratulations, Laura. I think I heard iMessages coming in from people as that was going on. It's so great to have everyone here celebrating an amazing year for games. All right, we are streaming on every platform tonight, including Twitch, where we have drops for Among Us and Fortnite, who both have world premieres coming up later in the show. And throughout the night, we will also be interactive on Twitch. You can predict who you think will win using a Twitch extension.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. I'm way behind. I need to.
Those special years that sees the launch of new next-gen consoles. And with that brings a whole new generation of games. Tonight, we are honored to have a new team of veterans reveal the very first details about their ambitious and exciting new project right here at the Game Awards. Enjoy.
Pretty much since the day I started, there's been a really clear player focus.
Yeah, I need to
think the thing that makes it different from a lot of first-person games is it's not just about
I gotta do something super quick. So we're gonna. Well, I need to steal this from myself.
There's been this ecological disaster.
These corporations came in and they
need to steal that from myself.
And on the surface, everything's pretty great.
I gotta check some stuff.
We're really excited
We'll give some Twitch drops here.
Share a cinematic piece that helps set the tone for our world.
The Initiative. I probably don't even own any of these games. Oh, space. Jeez. I wasn't expecting that when it was like The Initiative. I instantly went with, oh my goodness.
I remember when everything changed.
Super spy type stuff. Oh.
The storms.
I think I want this game. I'm a huge post-apocalyptic guy.
In the streets.
Just like that. The psychological concept of like deep diving into that and like what ifs. I love I like to think of that sort of stuff. The
a better world.
Hardly imagine what it would truly feel like. Living in the Fallout universe,
And we welcome them into
welcome,
our lives.
second viewer. Welcome to the super late version of the Game Awards, with me being super far behind.
We need to know what they're hiding.
I also don't think my edible is kicked in super hard just yet. I think I'm still okay. But famous last words. Depending on the name that's attached to this, I might be more excited. Right now, it's like, okay, cool concept. I'm interested. We'll see.
Did you find the answers you were looking for, Agent Dark?
Oh, snap.
This is just the beginning.
I did not see that one coming. Woo! Perfect Dark is now post-apocalyptic. That's interesting. Huh.
There you go. Perfect Dark from the Initiative Xbox. Very exciting to have that announced. All right, well, we're going to go right into another game announcement.
I'm still just like,
First time
dang.
right here at the Game Awards. Check it out.
That was a good one. I'm not even like the craziest Perfect Dark fan. I'm just, that's how much of a nerd I am. I'm just like, wow, I love that. That's a thing. Even though I like played the first one and it was just like, I like it, but I never even owned it in 64. So it was just like, I checked it out. That's how nerdy I am. I'm just like, that's amazing. And I'm not going to buy it. I mean, it could just be like ridiculous. I might get it. Who knows? That's nasty. Warner Brothers games I saw. And I can't think of what Turtle Rock has done. Not super familiar. I instantly think of Angry Joe. You want to play another zombie game? I like zombies. I still like a good, like, if it's done right, I still enjoy it. Like, I never tire of anything that does it right.
No worm-ridden son of a bitch is gonna.
These are actual actors, because I recognize that guy's face. Like, I should say known actors. It's not like voice actors aren't actors, but I think they're the actual people doing the mocap. That's super nasty. Maybe that just looks like the actor I'm thinking of. I wish I knew his name, but obviously not Left 4 Dead. I mean, obviously, it would have said Valve. I would have, you know, people would be shitting their pants. It looks good though.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. This is my favorite hoodie.
A little club soda will take that right out.
Watch out!
I was about to say, what if they killed somebody in a trailer? Has anyone ever really done that? Back for Blood. Okay. Interesting.
For blood, and
Interesting way to title that.
Turtle Rock Studios. This is pretty exciting for all us Left 4 Dead fans.
Yeah, I'm like, that
all the
seems
amazing work, Left 4 Dead, and now you're building.
Okay, so they are the Left 4 Dead
with this
people.
new
Okay,
zombie co-op shooter. What's new? What can you
basically
tell us
Left 4 Dead 3.
Well,
All right.
We
Okay.
wanted to do more and bigger, right? We wanted to have more playable characters, more missions.
I like that idea.
More story. But we also wanted
I also
to have
like that
a
idea.
variety
I would love a
zombies to
story.
fight, right? But also we wanted to go bigger. So now we've got these 20-foot tall zombie monstrosities that are definitely going to take, you know, the help of your friends in order to defeat.
All right. Well, it's great to have this game announced, but it sounds like I think you've prepared a little surprise for everyone watching, right?
Oh yeah.
It drops tonight.
These are cool, but gameplay is king, right? So let's see some of that.
Okay, here we go. Here's the gameplay reveal.
Very
of Back 4
interesting.
Blood. Thanks, Chris.
I'm excited for this because now I'm like, okay, we're gonna okay. They're like, hey, remember us, Left 4 Dead? Remember graffiti on the wall? Yeah, graffiti. Remember these doors that look exactly like the Left 4 Dead doors? I bet you do. I bet you do.
Ready?
Not one for speeches. So
Yeah, it's Left 4 Dead. I love the visuals. Like, it's in my head, I'm like, it's Left 4 Dead, and then I see these graphics. I'm like, Left 4 Dead with these graphics, and also, oh my goodness, I have to think of that stuff now. Next gen tech. That's not in my head. It wasn't until just now, because Left 4 Dead was already like, look at all these zombies. I mean, it'll probably still stay the same amount because you still can't overwhelm the actual players. So, but they could have segments that are, you know, the spectacle scenes. That'd be nice. That'd be really cool. Huh? It looks good. Yeah, I mean, it's yeah, for a pre-alpha, still looks decent. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I mean, as of now, I feel like the only thing that's not here is just like a little background hum, like that tiny little bit of music. Ooh. Okay, glowing parts for damage, a classic. I do like the big one. I like the scale of that, where, because it's Left 4 Dead, so, oh, it kind of walked right through that, but that's okay. It's pre-alpha. It's cool. I'm like, yeah, you dead. You dead. Okay, brought back some classics and some new skins. Okay, that's gonna be the summer stream game of the year. Oh, December 17th, huh? Interesting. So, I might want to do that, potentially.
There you go, Back for Blood, June next year. Alpha.
Sorry, I'm still getting used to this two-screen
we're
thing.
Celebrating games, and we've got awesome discounts on many of tonight's nominees with the Game Awards sale across Xbox, PlayStation.
Oh man,
Shop,
this
Epic
is what happens when you
we also
still
have the Game Awards
learning.
Festival, a chance to play upcoming games like Little
man.
Nightmares
Stuff like
2, and some of the games are also available instantly with GeForce Now. So make sure to check that out. You can stream on any device with
I thought he was about to say G4
on GeForce Now. Well, we
so I'm
also
excited
have
for
a
next
lot of
year.
great stuff coming up. We'll have performances from the London Philharmonic Orchestra and Eddie Vedder. But right now, 2 years ago, we announced at the Game Awards Scavengers from Midwinter Entertainment. Everyone has been wondering when they'll get to play it. For news on that, let's hear from the winners, Josh Holmes.
Thanks, Jeff. I do have a really exciting update
He said
for
2
you,
years
but
ago, and I
first,
got amped.
I just want to thank the many thousands of players who have been testing the game with us over the past year. Your feedback and your support means the world to us. We couldn't do this without you. Today,
I like their logo.
I have big news to share.
Explorers, it's time. You'll face off against many others. There are countless strategies and paths to success. Find the ones that get you back alive.
This is where the real fun starts.
I've been preparing this for years. Now, I need you.
Keep up.
What if it was like minutes? Oh, never mind.
Now it's going to be a good time, isn't it?
So is it a battle royale or like a squad base? Because it's got zombies, but it looked like zombies and other humans. Okay, okay.
All right, so there you have it.
Seemed
The
interesting.
PC closed beta for Scavengers starts right now. If you're part of our community, you can play with your existing Steam key. But we're also opening up 50,000 slots for new players. So go to playscavengers.com, sign up for free, and we'll see you in the game.
I might do that. Oh, they're still doing updates for this? Oh, wait. Oh, no. This is not For Honor. This is that not Assassin's Creed game. I forgot about this. That would happen if you're playing a game for real. I'm gonna stealth this dude and they turn right around and you're just like, oh, and shoot him straight in the face. Play early May 7th. Year 1 edition already announced. Pre-order now and get exclusive bonuses. Oh. So far, I'm enjoying the show. We've had some good announcements. So I cannot believe they were like, check it out. We're gonna do Cloud. Holy crap, yes, Cloud. All right, you know, we're amazing, I know. 2 years later, it's been 3 years since that happened. And then they're like, you know what? Sephiroth. Good day. Like, remember how you guys hated us? Sephiroth. Yeah, Nintendo.
You thought you could get rid of me, but you can't. Anyways, Instagram and the Game Awards have teamed up for
that sounds like something
AR
I can
effects you
definitely
share
skip.
to Instagram Reels.
I'm so
played
far
with them yesterday
behind.
At home and post it to the Game Awards profile. Check it out. You can transport yourself to Final Fantasy VII's train station, transform into the Doomslayer, don the mask of the Ghost of Tsushima, sneak through The Last of Us, or even become Zagreus from Hades.
Well, now I have to download it.
Over to the Game Awards on Instagram, click on the effect icon, and share to Instagram Reels. And I'll be back later to show off some of your beautiful creations.
I basically have to download that now. Yeah, I was just about to say, is this the 2077 pack? Of course it is. Because those cards do look sick. I want the game so bad, and honestly, it's only for photo mode. I still don't care at all about that game. I genuinely only want it for photo mode. They have new features where you can like bring the character in closer to the camera or move them further away. I was like, that is so good. Like everybody knows like photo mode is serious now, and then people will just keep upping it. Like Ghost of Tsushima, I'm just magnifique, and it's just like, oh boy.
Johnny Silverhand himself
Oh
will
boy.
be joining us to present the
Cyberpunk came out with some new
Stay
stuff.
tuned for that. But welcome
I love
back.
it.
Now,
I love it.
next, we're going to present the best
I can't wait to see what they do in
ongoing
Horizon
award,
too.
The Twitch community thinks
They were the first
Fortnite
ones
is
to
gonna win
just
that with
make it crazy.
47% of the votes. Well, let's find out the Twitch community is right. We're going to present the best ongoing game, which recognizes 5 outstanding titles that continue to deliver for fans. Here are the nominees.
Best ongoing game.
I have not played that. I have not played that. I pretty much haven't played anything. Anything that's like mostly multiplayer, not for me. Granted, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have minded checking out the X-Men stuff or the Marvel in general. Like I do need to look at some more of those events because those things are pretty crazy.
All right, well, now it's time to reveal the winner. The nominees are joining us here. Hi, guys. All right, here we go. And the winner is... The Game Award goes to No Man's Sky.
Wow, that game has done a full 180.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy. This dude had to go into hiding.
Twitch is right, Jeff. It's normally Fortnite. It's always Fortnite.
That's great, man.
Thank you.
Talk about a turnaround in the gaming industry. That's just a story that's just gonna go down in history. Like that's a big story in the gaming world. People love this game now.
So moments like this, they mean a lot.
That's wild.
This means a lot to me. Means a lot
But
to
hey,
the team.
you correct your mistakes. This is the stuff that can happen. So it's actually really cool. It's just That will always be the story, though. Is just how that game started, and then it's like, it's good now.
Every year
It's
leading
worth
into the
having
show, there's
for
always
real.
a lot of speculation, a lot of
Crazy.
games that
That's so crazy
you
to
might
me.
be anticipating, but there are always a few you're not expecting. Like this one. Check out this.
The Callisto Protocol. I was gonna say, based on how the title looked, I'm like, it could be spooky. Horror is my favorite genre, so always welcome. I would imagine, especially with that opening, definitely a horror game. Got some Dead Space style going on where the health is on the character.
Hey man, get up.
I'm like, that dude's already dead. I saw the hand. I'm not gonna lie, it looks creepy enough. It's futuristic creepy with droids and aliens. You got me. Future horror. Oh, hey. This dude, he's probably gonna be fine. I was just about to say, like, hey, kill somebody in the trailer. Okay, he dead. Okay, they killed somebody in the trailer. He was not important. I'm sure that's not the first time that's ever actually happened, but it just seems like it takes so long sometimes. It's like, you know, make me think, make me care for them, and then kill them.
You are cleared for landing.
Callisto. Okay. So, aside from the whole neck health deal, Dead Space wise, that could definitely be close to Dead Space if done right. It seems like there would be more people, so it probably won't get to that realm.
I'm feeling some Dead Space vibes,
But,
and there's
yeah.
little wonder why. You know him from his work on Dead Space and Call of Duty. Here's the CEO of Striking Distance Studios, Glenn Schofield. Hey, Glenn.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, Jeff.
That
Well,
explains
the
it.
Callisto Protocol has been in development for over a year.
I'm
and a
buying
half,
that.
with a team of well over 100 people on
I'm
it.
buying that.
It's a single-player, third-person, story-driven survival horror game set in the year 2320 on Jupiter's moon of Callisto. Our goal is to make the single most scariest game for PC and consoles.
I'm
and we're
feeling
so
happy.
excited to be able to show it here tonight.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
I'm happy about
Glenn. We're
that.
looking forward to hearing more about that.
That might be my favorite announcement so
Back in
far.
July, Warhammer 40K Darktide is a 4-player co-op game from Fat Shark.
I may never get my Dead Space 4.
Vermintide
I'm telling
2.
you, if I win,
they're
for
sharing a
whatever
first look at
reason,
the gameplay.
the lottery that I
Check
never
this out.
play, and I get like $1 billion, I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna make Dead Space 4 happen. I will pay that. That's one of my things. I'm like, if I ever got just Bezos money, which I won't, but if I ever got Bezos money, I'd be like, how can I make Dead Space 4 a thing? Like, how can I get Ash vs. Evil Dead at the very least a finale comic series or something? Like, I would just pay all this money just for like the stories I want to see completed, because that's how much I love those stories, really, those franchises. Like, how much would it cost to just finish the story? This looks good, by the way. I'm sure he said something about the title. I'm sure it came up, but this actually does look interesting. Been a lot of monsters lately, like a lot of zombie-esque looking characters, but this seems cool. It's also multiplayer. It's interesting. We've had a lot of zombies in co-op. Oh, this is the Darktide thing. That actually looks cool. I've never played Warhammer, but that actually looks nice.
Now it is time to recognize some other winners.
But
in the category
Callisto
of
Protocol,
Best Art
that's
Direction, the
so far my
nominees
favorite
are
announcement. I can't deny it.
Fantasy
Dead
VII
Space
Remake,
is like
Ghost of Tsushima,
one of my top games
Hades,
ever.
Ori and the Will of
Okay,
the
Ghost of
Wisps,
Tsushima has to win
The
this.
Last of Us Part 2.
As I know Hades looks amazing, and so does Ori, but
Ghost of Tsushima.
yeah,
Congratulations.
Ghost of Tsushima,
Sucker
like,
Punch.
you can't. The beauty
For
of that
Best
game
Action
is
Game, the nominees are
it's
Doom Eternal,
going to be legendary.
Hades, Half-Life Alyx, Neo 2.
I'm glad to see Half-Life in there.
Streets of Rage 4.
I haven't played any of these, but I would assume either Doom. Oh, I was gonna. Okay. Good for them.
In the category of best VR AR, the
Yeah, for
nominees
Game of the
are
Year, the indie game. That's really good for them.
Marvel's Iron Man VR. Star
I don't think
Wars
that's gonna win.
Squadrons, and The Walking Dead: Saints and Sinners. And the Game
It's
Awards
got to be Half-Life. Either that or Dreams. I'm like those. Well, I know people like Star Wars Squadrons, but I'm like those have to be there too.
Those nominees are Dirt 5.
I don't do sports or racing, so I'm just like, well, let's see.
NBA 2K21.
I doubt it's gonna be
Pro
FIFA.
Skater 1 and 2. And the Game Award goes to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2.
I feel happy that won nostalgia because of nostalgia, but
most anticipated game.
I'm just glad FIFA didn't win. I just gotta be honest.
Elden Ring. There, I said it. God of War sequel. Halo Infinite.
I love that it's God of War sequel.
West, Resident Evil Village, and The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
So for me personally, is God of War, Horizon, and Resident Evil. I would probably have to go God of War for me personally. I already love Resident Evil, like that's permanent.
This next game comes from the
God of
creators
War.
Gone Home in Tacoma. The Fulbright
I
Company
can't wait
and
for that.
Annapurna Interactive present one part road trip.
I also wouldn't mind if it didn't come out next year because I still don't know if I'm gonna have the money to get a PS5 by then. And I kind of want to wait for this PS5 Pro thing because I know there's been news lately, but that was technically a patent that they filed. I think before the original PS5 actually released, the PS5 Pro patent was already in the works. So
My name is Tess Divine.
I feel like that might come a lot sooner than we expect. If they already had the patent, they have something planned, and I'm like, I'm a little like, I don't want to get a PS5. I mean, I do, but I'm like, I'm super scared to get one, and then it's literally going to be like, in 2 months they announce like we're doing the second version of the PS5, and I'm a flip if I do that. That would
Looking
suck.
through her old things, we found hints of
I love
something
these
she
visuals.
never told us about.
Always like
A man
animation.
who wasn't my
Good.
grandfather. A
That looks really
burglary
good.
ring.
It makes me think of
Some sort of
Anastasia.
lost fortune?
Like just the way her hair, it
We
just
can't ask her
it
about
feel like
these
it had
things
that style
anymore,
for some
so
odd reason.
we have
Anastasia
to go
came
looking
into
for
my
the
brain.
answers ourselves. My mom and I are out on the road, searching.
It's like a motherly older Claire Redfield. I could see that.
Whatever it is, I know we'll find it together.
Got the sleeves rolled up. She got her burgundy. Like Claire has a daughter. That's Claire Redfield. Claire Redfield is from Resident Evil. If you somehow don't know that. Oh, Carrie Russell. I know her. That's a famous name. It does look interesting though.
All right, once
That was
again,
a
this year
dramatic
we're excited to share some stories about
I
people
guess.
around the world who are making a positive impact on the gaming community. These are our global gaming citizens. In
I can hear the fans in his room. I didn't mention that earlier, but every time it comes on, I'm like, I can just hear a fan in the background, and it's just funny. It's funny to me.
When I was starting in the games industry as a
Alright,
Latinx person,
This is like important stuff.
It still feels
Oh.
like I'm the odd one out.
Sorry, I did not text you. I thought you were busy.
I was often
Also, sorry if I just saw this. Either you just text that or
about how hard it was
I'm
for
gonna speed
me.
this up. Sorry, I know this is important stuff, but it's not game stuff, so I'm gonna just listen to them at 2 times the speed. I thought you'd be busy with a new family, new baby family, so I didn't message you. That was why. And if I didn't see that and you texted this a while ago or you messaged me, my thing just didn't scroll down. I literally just scrolled down and I was like,
Empowers you to chase it. It's a really beautiful thing.
So either that just came in or
Oh, okay.
I missed it. My bad.
Hey everyone, my name is
And you
Anna
are
Miller, and I
busy.
am the executive producer of Valorant, and I cannot believe that it has
Multitasking
been
is
half a year
important.
since we launched this game.
I now
Valorant
understand
has
that
grown up in such a huge way,
as a new
helping us take
father.
this tech shooter from an idea to a home for tens of millions of
My
players.
free
around the world.
moment, as
To
you
celebrate
can
this,
see.
we've teamed up with the Game Awards to highlight one of the most vital pieces of our
Hey,
community.
she got a
Honestly,
blue
the ones
Yeti.
that got us started in the first place, our Valorant streamers.
We met.
Together we ran a fan vote to name the best emerging.
I always
Valorant
love that
streamer
dark
for our
blue. I
global
wish I
community.
had that.
We'll announce the winner before the end of the show, and then we'll all go rate their stream together. Again, I want to thank you all for playing Valorant, and I'll leave you with just a taste of what we've all done together this
She's
year.
got like a buttload of Disney lanyards. There it is.
I got this.
Yeah, let's skip all of this. Yeah, all of this is gonna. When I do my edited version, all of this is gone. I guess I might put out 2. I might do my edited version and then I'll put out a full version for people that watch it later. But all of this, I'm just like, cool looking, but you know,
66.6%. There's a special event happening right now in Pokemon Go. Well, now's the time to bring out your phones and start catching because we're officially on a Wooper Watch, and they are so cute. We've partnered with our friends at Pokemon Go to keep an eye on these waterfish Pokemon, and throughout the night, we'll let you know when large numbers of Wooper will appear in the wild. We've also been told you could encounter a shiny Wooper if you're lucky, so open up Pokemon Go and catch some Wooper while you watch this evening.
Okay, this could be something. Here we go. Let's actually watch this.
Get up.
I'm sure I'll never own this game, but let's check it out. Oh, Disco Elysium.
The great city at the end of
the game that won some huge award last year.
Get out there. Solve the murder with a unique skill
system. I don't think it was Game of the Year.
Disposal. Carve your own path across an award-winning open world.
A lot of Marvel drops.
And uncover
I wasn't expecting him to punch him like that.
Groundbreaking role-playing game. Meet and get to know more of the locals.
I still never found out what this game was actually about. I never looked into it because I was like, I don't need to be interested in yet another game. That's very simplistic. I do not need to learn about another great game that I should pick up. Like, that's a terrible idea for me.
Yes, I'm going to...
I still have the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 in the plastic for PS3. Great use of my money. Great use of my money. I think with Metal Gear Solid 5, technically I opened it. Maybe. I don't really know, but haven't played that either. Granted, that's because my PS3 died because I was trying to play the HD remake, Peace Walker. And sadly, my PS3 died on me, and so I'm like, my OCD, I'm like, I can't just read about it. I have to play it. Metal Gear at one point was my second favorite franchise. I had that conversation with myself recently, like, you know, I have to admit that back in the day, yes, Resident Evil, Metal Gear is number 2, but then Dead Space happened, and it's like, it just changed things. It changed things. So, you know, Metal Gear moved down for me. My friend James would be very hurt by me saying that. He loves Metal Gear. It's like his number one.
So awesome news. All right. Well, now we're going to talk about BioWare's Dragon Age franchise. It is known for its story and its characters.
Yeah, I have so many unopened. I spent some money, and
a little sneak preview of what to expect in the next.
There was a time when I was catching up on games, and I was like, it's time for eBay, and I bought a bunch of games for the Wii U. Just pointless. I bought some PS3 games. I bought the Metal Gear collection that I bought, which I did eventually try to play, and then PS3 death. The Ninja Gaiden games, which I was planning on doing a Let's Play of that. I actually filmed like 7 hours of me playing the first one, and then my PS3 died, and I could never finish the game. So I just have like 7 hours or something of me playing Ninja Gaiden Black, and it's just like, what can I do with this? Because I don't know if I'm going to buy a PS3 ever again. I would love to have those games, though. If only we could have backwards compatibility. If only.
I've got your back.
Man,
Demons.
I wasted so much money. And then the freaking Metal Gear Solid 5 has the like complete edition, and it has the classic like Metal Gear drawing like watercolor art on it, and I was like, I got this garbage. I mean, it's a good image, it's Snake, you know, it's dramatic, but I'm like, I got this garbage 3D render, and the new version is like that beautiful Metal Gear art. I wish I had my albums. I should start bringing my albums next to me, because I always have some album for some random nerdy thing I'm talking about.
All right, well, next we'll have a look at an exciting new tactical squad.
All I wanted to play was Ninja Gaiden. I love samurai stuff.
Here is another new game
and ninjas. I just wanted to play Ninja Gaiden. Finally got all 3 games. I had the third one on Wii U, so it's just like Metal Gear on the PS4. It's just like, well, I can't beat the previous ones, and my OCD is like, well, you got to play them, and then that's it. And I can't, so I don't know. I don't know what's ever gonna happen. They need to remake Ninja Gaiden so I can get it on a new console and play all the games. And Peace Walker needs to somehow come on the PS5. I'm curious about this one. Curious to see where this is about to head. I like the music too. I was about to say, it's a 4-player monster game. So far, it's only 2 players, technically. Very dramatic. I like it. Also, they killed the characters that were important. So, you know, apparently that happens all the time, and I just didn't remember. It doesn't count now. The 3 players. Twin stick shooter. I like this. Endless dungeon. That looks cool to me. I think I'm interested in that game. I have to wait and see.
All right,
and
Endless Dungeons.
I still have to
Our
beat like
world premiere comes from
2 dozen
South
other
Korea.
games before
Crimson
I can buy
Desert,
another one. But
the new open world action adventure game from Pearl.
there are always
Abyss.
exceptions.
This next
I'm buying
game
Resident
offers
Evil. It doesn't matter what I haven't
in-depth,
finished.
single-player
Resident Evil 8 is
content
automatic.
in an
So
MMO setting. What you're about to see
same with anime.
includes
You start,
actual
you just don't
gameplay
finish.
footage. This is
Still on
the
episode 38 of Gintama, and I
merciless
started that
world
in my second year of
Crimson
college.
Desert.
Amazing series. Never watched it. Episode 38 out of like a trillion, because Gintama has as many episodes as like One Piece or something crazy. So I might just never finish it. It's a funny show, but unless I end up officially learning Japanese, that's a lot of reading. That looks real. Like that's a great. That was like that was a perfect 3D shot. That was just enough shadow where like that looked like an actual picture to me. Wow. Thanks for following. Holy crap. I don't have any of my stuff. Oh, it does show up. That's like the first time that's shown up. And I couldn't even hear I don't think the sound effect went off. Great. I had a sound effect and everything. Thanks for following. You're the first person to like actually follow during the stream, so it's like that's super cool. That's a big deal for me. I appreciate it, seriously though. That sucks. I really wanted this sound effect. I went through all my nerdy Resident Evil sound effects. I was like, this will be like my thing, and it didn't play. So I'm gonna have to fix that. I have to figure that one out. This is starting to lose me. I think my edible is officially kicked in, and this super slow-paced trailer is starting to lose me. That looks good though. It has some cool looking shots, but it's weird. Okay, because I was just about to say, I'm like, I feel like, oh, you thought you followed sooner? Well, I appreciate you following in general and being here during the. What is happening in this? This is weird that nobody's talking. It's just music. I feel like that's not supposed to be happening. Because I feel like we should be hearing these voices. Oh. Well, he could just be an orc. I was about to say, like, oh, that's instantly World of Warcraft, but I'm like, that doesn't. Orcs exist outside of that. I can almost guarantee we're supposed to hear them talking. Because it's just too quiet. Like, maybe there was supposed to be narration. Because I'm like, it's just been music playing. And like we had all those shots and stuff. Unless this is the actual trailer. I could be wrong, but okay. Maybe that's just the trailer. That's weird to me. Because that felt really long with like a lot of people talking and then we just heard nothing. So that's weird. I don't know if that's the stream or the game, but that's real shaky right there. This is not the greatest trailer for them, gotta be honest. It's amplified because I'm high, but I'm like, I'm seeing like, the screen shake is insane. We had what it felt like an eternity of just music and random stuff happening. And people talking, but no voices. Very odd disconnect. I will admit, combat looks cool. Everything else is weird to me. Like, I know that was like the little health meter there. I feel like I'm being super critical right now, but that was weird. If that was supposed to be, you know, that's like your health and magic or whatever. And it was just 3 lines. And it was like, why not just make it always like this? Yeah, very over the top action, which that's kind of my thing, but that was cool. That I cannot believe that just made me think of Naruto. But there's a super old, this is a dumb story, but there's this really old filler of Naruto back like when they finished the main story, but they did like 58 effing episodes of filler, and thanks to my OCD I had to watch them all. One of them had this villain whose chakra was to like, or his like ability, I think it may have been a Kekkei Genkai, which is a specific limit to a certain bloodline, a specific power, and he could walk on glass. He like made glass steps, and I always thought that was an amazing ability, but it was in a filler, so it never became anything in the series. But I was like, that's a really good ability to have, where you can create, like he literally could like walk on glass he made in the air, and he can use it as an attack as well. And they never explored that because it was a filler episode. So sad. But walking on the glass made me think of Naruto. Is this okay? I don't think. I'm trying to think, like, maybe, and I highly doubt this is the case, but maybe my computer isn't as good as I thought. Because I'm trying to see if it's actually this crazy, because I'm looking on my little thing here. This is, oh my goodness, I wish I could have timed this, because I'm too high to be watching this long effing trailer. This is, we've been here for like 8 hours. Crimson Desert. I don't know about this. Maybe it's just because I'm too high to appreciate like that very dramatic trailer we just had. Maybe that's it. But that was so long. It was so long. And the opening, I swear that had to have been missing something. Like that whole ending, it was long and quiet, and I'm like, I read that fast enough.
That's fantastic.
But
Crimson Desert. All right, now to present our
I feel like
next
there had to
award,
be
he
narration
joined me
missing.
in Fortnite earlier this year, the star of Tenet.
I feel so mean when I criticize stuff when I'm high. When I'm like, that just felt weird to me.
Jeff, thanks for inviting me to the Game Awards.
I really want to see Tenet
Christopher
too.
Nolan's latest film, Tenet, I played a character called the protagonist.
He sounds
named.
like
I thought that was a cool name for a character. It reminded me a little bit of playing video games where we're all.
I don't know why that made me laugh so much.
Great.
No joke. I never actually listened to this dude talk before.
Also being guided by
he sounds exactly
and so
like Denzel Washington.
For best narrative.
Which, like, I knew that was his son, but he sounds like him, and that is so funny to me because I'm like, I never heard this dude speak, and he sounds exactly like his dad. I know I haven't seen it. I want to see it in the theaters, but I don't. Yeah, I'm not doing that yet. But that's the one I was like, I want to see Tenet so bad, but
a touching reunion.
I don't know if it's on streaming. I haven't actually checked, if I'm being totally honest, but I don't know if it's on streaming yet.
And the Game Award goes to The Last of Us Part 2.
He read that so fast, I didn't have time to speculate.
Oh my God.
Dang.
This is the first
Bias, but goes to Tsushima.
speech I've ever done, so I wrote it down. So
Although,
I mess it up, but okay, here we go. This is
okay, you know what?
First up, it's such an honor to be
Actually, that's a tough one.
So many incredible games that came out this year. So truly. Of course,
I guess I could see. I mean, I do love Last of Us, but I guess I could see narrative being there because Ghost of Tsushima does have a lot of tropes. I guess is the best way to put it. I mean, it's meant to be a classic samurai film. So,
of course, the entire Naughty Dog studio.
I kind of get it.
This is what it is because of the collaborative nature at that studio and their love of narrative. And of course, thank you.
I'm just looking at her books in the background. I'm just like, oh, what she got back there? I saw Wanted, and I was like, is that the comic book of the film? It is not. It's probably something more mature than that. You know, more classic mature, like it's all letters.
Joining us all the way from his kitchen, it's the Swedish chef. Chef, are you there?
Picking the number one. Oh, the mummy hunde puppy. It's first the super duper hot spoon.
Okay. Oh my God. So if you're not from Detroit,
I'm so sorry
I think they're in Detroit, but some other states. Dave and Chuck the Freak,
it's a little rusty, but
our radio station here in this city on the riff. And they make fun of Swedish people, and they always do the Swedish chef, Erski Bergen, and that just hit me so hard.
No, Chef, I'm so sorry, but you didn't
Erski Bergen.
a game award. That trophy you've got, honestly, it kind of looks like leftovers.
I'm so glad they did
You're
that.
supposed to be sharing an announcement here
Oh my
about a
goodness.
co-op game.
Erski Bergen. I gotta send that to Dave and Chuck.
Like a fun, cool new game with a playable character named Swedish Chef.
Me? For the Play-Doh?
Wow.
Yes, that is why you're here for a world premiere. Let's take a look.
Okay. Ooh.
Man. Oh, it's an Overcooked. That makes sense. Oh yeah. Obviously, I'm clearly like I'm high, but that hit me really hard because I didn't even think of it until he started speaking, and it just was instantaneously like all the podcast episodes. Erski Bergen.
For the movie, and for the poopy.
Oh my.
They did have it was Beaker, it was the two scientists last year, and that was really funny.
In Overcooked All You Can Eat on PS5 and Xbox Series X, and he's available right now. Coming up, Gal Gadot is presenting our Games for Impact Award.
Oh, he said her name wrong, which is funny because he called her Gal Gadot in the beginning. I was like, he said it wrong. It's Gadot.
But right now, let's hear from Dr. Lupo
about the
initiative at the Game Awards, Future Class.
Oh, I like that little beat in the background.
I'm honored to partner with Gillette to introduce the Game Awards Future Class, a group of thinkers, dreamers, and pioneers.
This is starting to feel like a get up and get some more pop moment.
For video games.
Actually, it feels more like a 2 times the speed moment. Oh, that's real good.
My name is Roy. I'm a senior computer science major at Morales College, and I'm currently playing on the Morales Worm Tiger game.
I like his mask.
Gaming teams, and they're winning scholarships. For us not to have it, we're like, this is a
Leads me to another random story. I lost my effing Naruto mask. Very upset about that. I don't know where it is.
So far, just being able to really break into that space and open the door for others.
It's too fast. It's too fast. It's distracting when I want to speak. I could have just muted it because I control this.
Oh, hi everyone. I hope you're enjoying the Game Awards. I'm Alana Peters, coming at you live from
that scared the crap out of me
with a chronic respiratory illness. I've had to find
because that did not sound off last time.
2020 situation.
Thank you, and thanks for watching.
Swim in my Olympic sized that's not Olympic. The Olympic one is indoors. So.
That messed me up. That thing did not go off last time.
Things like vaping to try to
and that freaked me out.
However, the high levels of nicotine that you can be inhaling can actually worsen your
anxiety. The wrong
account.
Kind of
fight against the mental health battle that is.
Oh man, that threw me off.
Not that I would know because.
Now I'm confused as to why. My thing didn't, the sound effect didn't go off earlier.
For those of you who are looking to quit vaping, which I hope you are, This Is Quitting is a free text-based program with a free built-in support system. Text Game Awards to 88709 now.
Yes. And there we go, because that was... Alright, I'll watch it. They might show some more stuff, because we haven't seen the Bowser's Castle thing. I gotta find the mask. I don't know where it's at. And I've been resorting to my company mask. I was looking around like I have it with me. I don't. I don't know what happened.
I want that Mario music back. That was fun. All right, back in 1997, I wrote a story about 2 game developers coming together to make an Unreal franchise. Tonight, they're teaming up again for this epic game store world reveal.
The question didn't go off again. What do you mean by that? Yeah, I could buy more, but I don't want to do that. As long as I don't lose the one that's for my company mask, everything's fine. I mean, I'll have masks, so either way, it'll be fine, technically speaking. But I don't want to spend money on them. I'm just like, I want them because they're cool, but I don't want them that much. Nah. I did have an opportunity. I was looking at some I don't remember the name of the website, but they were doing a thing, and it was like the thing was free mask, and so I was looking on there. Of course, it charged shipping, and then I was like, no, so I didn't buy them because I didn't want to pay shipping. I was like, I saw free, and then you hit me with shipping, and I'm like, well, I wanted a free mask. I didn't want a $5 shipping mask. So I didn't buy them, but that's some cool ones. They had Back to the Future and they had Ninja Turtles.
Earlier, I asked you
and I wanted them, but I was just like,
to post our Game of the Year AR effects to your reel. Let's check out a
I
couple
may or
of
may not regret that decision, because I'm probably gonna wear masks for a long time.
posting on Instagram, and I'll share some more in just a bit. Now back
I
to your
was looking
host,
at
Jeff
a
Keighley.
Ghost of Tsushima one, but I think it may have been one of the trillion fake sites that Facebook likes to give advertisements to, so they scam everybody.
Cold War. On December 16th, Season 1 kicks off.
Ban you for 30 days in a heartbeat.
More weapons and more operators. And for Warzone
But they won't get those freaking fake accounts.
update of content, including a new
Almost missed my mouth.
map, Rebirth Island. Here's your first look at the gameplay of Season 1.
You know what? I know it's a game, but it's Call of Duty. Okay. I'm gonna watch it, but I do love this song, actually. And of course, I bought my thing. This helps with copyright too, because I'm sure I'd be hit with that for the third time. So if we double speed it, this might not get muted on Twitch later. I do wish I could listen to this, because I really like that song. But all gifts are appreciated. I'll have to get some free time to actually grab everything. My aunt's had clothes for the baby for like 3 weeks.
We knew this year that the Game Awards
She might be irritated. She texted me early like, when are you coming to get this stuff?
What we've got for you right now. This is an anniversary year, the 35th.
And I did try. I tried
Here to perform a medley of Mario songs
it was only
legendary
last week.
Abbey Road Studios in London. This is the world-class London Philharmonic Orchestra led by conductor Lord Balfe. Enjoy.
Okay. I always like the orchestra stuff. Orchestral stuff, because that I could have said that because it's a real word. Both were, I guess. I like this. I like this. 35th anniversary. I actually recently got in the 35th anniversary of the Game & Watch thing. I actually was able to buy it. I think it's actually well stocked, but I ended up picking it up because I was like, I actually want that, and it looks really nice. Like, I haven't opened it because I think I'm gonna save it. I'm still debating. But it looks amazing. It's got it's the classic Game & Watch box, but the plastic wrapper has all the Mario stuff. So when you slide it out of that wrapper, it looks like the classic box. But then on top of it, it's the 35th anniversary stuff. Like it's World 1-1, and the coin count is 35 because it's the 35th anniversary. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And they have the enemies around it and stuff. But I did see a little review on it, and it seems nice. It's a bright screen. It has 2 games, which are technically 3, which I did not know. I literally thought it was just Super Mario. And it's Super Mario. It's Super Mario Brothers 2, like the original version, which they now call the Lost Levels in the States, but the original Super Mario Brothers 2, and then Game & Watch Ball is on there. But I thought it was just Super Mario World. I was like, that's cool, and it looks nice. It's a nice little bright screen from all the review stuff I've looked at, but it's just the packaging of it is like, man, Nintendo does. Oh, that's the best song. I still need to play that. Neat.
That kind of makes everything better, doesn't it? Wow. Thank you to Lauren and the London.
I don't know if that was a slight in-joke on all the recent Nintendo stuff. Like, wow, that just makes it better, right?
Lots of us are in lockdown.
Please don't hate us, Nintendo announcements.
Feel normal tonight to see all these games, but we're all in lockdown, and I know we all can't wait to go back outside, to travel the world, meet new people. Well, until then, here's a game where you can do all of that as you explore and record disappearing cultures in a strange, beautiful world. This game is just stunning, and it's coming to PlayStation 5. Check it out.
Oh, that's a cool art style. I actually really like that. Is it now show
Our grandparents
For the
lived
Mario thing?
for 1,000 years. And our parents had a century to themselves.
Vector.
But us, we have one season.
She looked like Trevor Noah right there. I was trying to figure it out. It's like the slight afro going. I do like the art style. Season. That game is gonna look so nice.
Beautiful. That's Seasons. All right. Well, now it's time to present another Game Award. She's the star of the upcoming film Wonder Woman 1984. Here is Gal Gadot. Hey, Gal.
See, you fixed it.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm honored to be here at the Game Awards. Lots of video games are fun to play, but each year, a select few games deliver a deeper message. They focus on subjects that can be historical, political, or deeply personal.
Right.
The Games for Impact Awards honor socially progressive projects that have the potential to inspire real change in the world. Here are the nominees.
Okie dokie.
Games for Impact.
I like that hat.
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
We knew we had to resist, no matter the cost.
Games
and the Game Award goes to... Tell Me Why.
I forget that was her by how hard she was smiling. I'm like, I'm pretty sure she's involved with that.
Tell Me Why. And on behalf of the entire team from both Don't Nod Entertainment and Xbox Publishing, thank you so much for this award. And thank you so much for all the love that you've shown Tyler and Allison and their journey. I'd like to express our team's deep admiration for all of tonight's nominees, especially those that have used their platforms to tell stories about trans and queer people with sincerity and heart. Here's to a future where even more marginalized people can see themselves and their experiences truly reflected in the games they play. Thank you so, so much.
That's not like the Games for Impact stuff.
Congratulations. Everyone's joining us live. The tech is working. This is amazing, and it's so cool to see everyone. All right, well, right now we've got another brand new game announcement for you. Check this out. Unexpected.
Man, I need Bayonetta. It's not Bayonetta. We've got time, but I don't want to keep harping on it. But I need Bayonetta 3 because I'm tired.
It's time to go.
I just didn't see that coming. I'm sorry. I didn't. Family, I just wasn't. The memes write themselves. If Vin Diesel is the playable character in the new video game, that's great. And yeah, that's why I'm wearing the shirt. You weren't here initially, but which club weren't here? I had to bring the shirt in spirits because I need that game. I would like to also note these are not the greatest graphics. Like even the CG is like meh, kind of a meh right now. It's Vin Diesel. I mean, I know he's a big gamer. He and Michelle Rodriguez, but she loves Tekken. I can't believe she didn't call it Tekken. Tekken. That's crazy. I don't know why I have all these random facts, but Vin Diesel really likes Street Sharks. If you didn't know that, that's like his thing. He's a giant nerd, actually. That was like, dang, that was effed up. That was a movie. That was like an old school movie scream. It zoomed in as she was screaming. It was a stock sound effect. Everything about this is fantastic. And these graphics, I'm so serious. I don't know if it's my eyes or what, but the graphics just don't look that great. I feel so mean. But it's just like, I'm seeing weird trailers and I'm seeing them all high, and Vin Diesel is in the video game. I thought he was like about to snap his arm back in place for a second there. Also the blood, by the way, I didn't mention that either. The blood's like almost really Sprite-like. Man. Oh, and they're magic too. They're tech natives. There's something. It oddly gives it's like a more primal version of Horizon, just concept-wise. I imagine this will be more of an action game. Him going,
Lights out, old friend.
Hold on a sec. I just need to. Is that just no? Okay, this is okay. For a second, I swear I was about to say, is this some really weird version of like a Pitch Black sequel? Because that would have been insane. It's Ark.
That's right, Ark 2 starring Vin Diesel. And the team
I didn't even know Ark had a storyline.
One more announcement for all Ark fans. Check this out.
Can you feel it?
If it's Ark 2, at least we know the game will look good. Ark actually looks just okay.
Change our fate.
We'll see.
Who could lead us out of the darkness? And yet I wonder.
This is crazy.
And alone on this strange new world, will she be able to survive?
No. Oh, are they making an actual show? Considering that amazing CG trailer they just had, they wouldn't spend the money on animation for just a trailer, right? Because I feel like this has to be an actual series. She's dead. She did. She hit that rock. I saw what just happened there. She died. That's actually kind of cool. Cool team up.
Good boy.
She looks like Korra. Like, in that very specific shot when she was like looking down. Like she had season 3 Korra look going on. Okay, so I'm like, it had to be a show. Oh, they had some famous names. Gerard Butler, Jeffrey Wright, David Tennant. Carl Urban's in this, Elliot Page, Malcolm McDowell, Russell Crowe, and Vin Diesel. What in the what? Am I missing something? Because the first game didn't have a story, right? It was Ark Survival, wasn't it?
And we all had fun with it this summer, especially when we were all in lockdown. This holiday season, Fall Guys is back.
This
with
game
Winter
has like
for season 3.
that much
Here's
left.
the first look.
It's got that much. Because it ain't all that. Like, I feel like, so that's the thing. There are 2 games here. Oh yeah, no, that's not Korra. But she did look like her for sure. But this game is like 2 seconds away from death. Like Among Us, I think actually can work for a much longer amount of time. Like that game change, even those same, you know, it's just 3 little levels, but that game changes a lot. Fall Guys has the same difficult levels that you can lose on, you know, 5 times in a row. Like the medieval stuff they have in it is so effing tough. I don't know if it'll last. Like, I mean, so many people already have it, but I feel like they have to do something very, very special for it to really make a true comeback, because it's definitely like in the low end now. And it's just that constant challenge. And I know there's still people playing it, and so many people already bought it when it was in the craze. It's like, might as well check out some of these updates if the levels start looking sweet, or they do something super crazy new. They could pull people back in, but there's not. I mean, they could add, like, what I think they should do is add like battle modes. That I feel like that game should have like more competition stuff. They should do more of that. Like, I know they're doing the, you know, most extreme elimination challenge, but that's what I think they should do. Like more of the soccer stuff, more of that, less racing. Definitely not that freaking soccer ball with the colors, and definitely not the eggs. But something, some more competitive stuff.
But right now, Elite Dangerous is a space sim MMO from Frontier.
I like this background music we got.
Nearly 4 decades. Here is the gameplay reveal of Odyssey, which lets you explore on foot for the first time.
Sound like something that would be in Doom. Everybody's about to get copyrighted.
Ground control to Major Tom.
It is a good song, and it's a perfect space song.
Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put
I mean, the design looks nice.
This is Major Tom.
Okay, so there are people fighting.
I'm stepping through the
Okay. More of those dark areas, more entertainment for me. We need a good horror horror versus game. Like, I know we have some, and we've had multiplayer games like the asymmetric stuff, but there needs to be one that's like really dedicated to it, that just does it right. I think someone, you could do it like that, like almost actual aliens, but you know, you play as humans, and
we all need a way of
humans versus xenomorphs, but just done right. I think people already like them, but they could be better.
Way of doing that.
Right, about
I'm Jennifer Hazel. I'm a medical doctor.
Skip
when
I
started specializing in mental health specifically, something
this is super important,
I
but
realized that all my life I've been using video games as a way of nurturing my own well-being, and I wondered if other people could do that too. Hi, this is and so I established Checkpoint to bring mental health resources to the gaming community. What is mental health? We use games as a medium to raise awareness and to reduce stigma, and to provide real tangible resources to people who are struggling.
I have to look into that. That's really cool.
Above all else, I want people to know that it's okay to be struggling at the moment. There are resources out there, and it will help, and it will get better.
Welcome to Enoch. Facebook.
Hellhole of madness and misery. If you don't want to end up as worm food, what worked for you in the old
I feel like these are all old trailers, because that's typically what they do for their commercials.
You plan on surviving, you need to
What's up with my mouse? Jeez.
So let me walk you through the mantras of survival.
Yeah, I feel like this is how they do it, where sometimes it's new, but sometimes it'll be old trailers that I just haven't seen yet.
But you're a biological sledgehammer. Act like one. Chuck yourself into the fray. 2,
I like lightning powers.
Feel that tingling.
Actually, that looked visually cool.
Your powers are ready to be unleashed. Don't keep them waiting. 3,
I always like dual wielding.
You've got to kill to heal. There's no use licking your wounds. Want your health back? Get out there and take it. Violence breeds vitality. And finally, guiding philosophy.
Interesting concept.
You have to think of
I like the concept of the like attack to live. I like that because that's kind of my play style. I'm guns blazing type of dude. I'm like, I just want to run in and play because I'm playing a game. So this might have potential, but it's also a multiplayer game, it seems. Oh, this is Outriders. That actually looked cool. Oh, that'll be judged very soon. Very soon. Billy. Was that Telltale Games? T2 Games?
Twice before you hand it to them.
These graphics look good. Very interesting. That's cool. Oh, I'm good. Oh, Dead by Daylight? I like Dead by Daylight. I've actually watched more of it recently than I have ever. I've probably like the last 2 weeks, I've probably seen more Dead by Daylight than I have like ever. I just never really looked into it much. And I do like it, but I would like one that is... I would want it to be more action oriented. Like that's pure horror, which I think is super cool and definitely done right, but like that's pure horror, which I think is perfect. I would love like a good horror that is action, because everyone's always doing the action thing, but the horror part is the side that's always lacking. I want to see someone do that blend right. Like if it was Dead Space, but they made like the whole game dedicated, I think it could be done right. Like that multiplayer I thought was good.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tom Holland here. I am in Atlanta on the
yeah, not like perfect, but they also kind of tacked it on. It was Dead Space 2.
You know that for the past few years I've been working on the
but it would be they're gonna show a trailer.
Playing the games.
I wasn't thinking about that.
I'm honored to be playing Nathan Drake. What I can assure
Still
you
crazy.
is that we really want
Still
to
crazy
honor
to me.
Naughty Dog's amazing games. So this film tells you how Nathan Drake became the character we all know and love. It is now my honor to introduce my good friend Nathan Drake. Please welcome Mr. Nolan North.
Cool. Dang, I forgot my Uncharted records.
You know, someday when someone
I didn't do my job. I was just thinking I really want Bayonetta. I just want Bayonetta.
First result, I will only be remarkably bitter. You know, video games allow us to connect with friends.
That's a good joke. I like that
family,
joke.
and complete strangers. We can share memorable experiences beyond the confines of our own homes.
He was in Pretty Little Liars. I used to always laugh when I would see him in that, and I would always think if the characters ever argued with him, I'm like, he could just be like, "I'm Nolan North." That was just my weird thing. So that was like about 2 seasons of Pretty Little Liars. Every time he came in, it was like, "I'm Nolan North."
Best multiplayer game.
Like, I'm Nathan Drake. I run this whole show. I'll come in here. I'll change all that. That was always in my mind. I have no idea what this category is because I was talking, but it seemed interesting. Yeah, once Call of Duty hit, I was like, oh, that's different. Never played that one either. Oh, best multiplayer.
And the Game Award goes to...
What if it was Among Us?
Among Us.
I don't know, bitch. Very cool, though.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh, I can do this. All right. Thank you, Game Awards. And
Also,
who voted for us. And also, congrats to all
this is also a crazy story.
It's an honor to have won Best Multiplayer category. Our goal with Among Us from the beginning was to create a fun experience amongst friends.
What?
2 years ago, Among Us started with...
So I will say this: I watched a couple of other people that are like in the gaming industry talk about New Horizons, and a lot of people mention that it shouldn't win because of just how difficult it is to do the multiplayer actual aspect of the whole game. Like I heard a couple people mention that like it's so annoying to actually play multiplayer and do the things that just seem obvious that people are like, it probably shouldn't because of like the big mistakes that would happen. Granted, I haven't played it, so that's just what I've heard from other people that I don't know.
Thank you.
But that's very nice of them to want. Nintendo got like $1 trillion. Like,
You've been using Instagram.
Snorlax is Nintendo, so they're fine. They're fine.
A snazzy trophy.
And give it to the 4 people who
Let's
just
check out a couple of those.
randomly got like one of the most famous games 2 years after they made it.
Keep making those trophies, and I'll be back with more later. Now back to Jeff.
All right, thanks very much, Sydney.
Good for them,
congratulations to Intersloth later.
Crazy stories.
Among Us, the new map reveal. All right, now we've
Among
got
Us, a 2-year-old game, is insanely
this one
popular.
Is fun. It's one of your favorite supernatural horror franchises, and it looks like a bloody good time. Check it out.
Bayonetta's not really horror, so it's not going to be Bayonetta. Saber Interactive.
I had a real life once. I had a wonderful girlfriend, Linda.
Oh snap! All right, you Dead by Daylight. I swear to God, if Ash is in Dead by Daylight, I'm buying that game now.
It seems an archaeologist had come to this remote place to translate.
That's her from the show, Ash vs. Evil Dead. I can't think of her name, unfortunately.
The book awoke something dark in the woods. It took Linda. And then it came.
Okay, so another random story. I'm still pissed at Mortal Kombat. Evil Dead the game, it's not Dead by Daylight, but I don't care. Oh man. Okay. That's the best announcement. That's the best one. That's the best announcement. Bayonetta is the only thing that can beat Evil Dead right now. Fallout of Cheers. Oh, you missed the. I think the most shocked I've been so far was Sephiroth. Oh, it's Ghosts and Goblins. Sephiroth was like the biggest surprise at first, but Evil Dead the game. Evil Dead the game. Okay, I gotta run around. I don't know. Something crazy. I might cry if Bayonetta gets announced. That's like some top tier type stuff. I never did beat Ghosts and Goblins. I didn't have the time for that game. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. I'm sure that's gonna sound like crazy though. Did not expect this song. Dream Elements better get out of here with that new merch thing. Capcom Arcade Stadium. I don't even have merch in the store. I thought I canceled that thing. Man.
We have ourselves some Capcom Arcade classics. We're now going to recognize some more winners. In the category of Best Independent Game, the nominees are Carrion, Fall Guys, Ultimate
Carrion
Knockout,
is Devolver Digital.
Spelunky 2, and Spiritfire.
I would assume Hades is gonna win because everyone's been like going crazy over Hades. I haven't played it, but I mean it's literally in Game of the Year. It's an indie game.
Doom Eternal, Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay, for this, The Last of Us.
And The Last of Us
Part 2 should win audio design because the audio is insane. Okay, I'm happy that won. As much as I love Ghost of Tsushima, that was like one of the like audio wise. Like, I don't think anything can beat The Last of Us Part 2 right now. It's just crazy.
And the Game Award goes to.
Wouldn't it be Final Fantasy? Yeah. It's Final Fantasy 7. I still think of people standing on the tables when it was first announced.
Crusader Kings 3, Desperados 3, Gears Tactics, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and XCOM.
I feel like Microsoft. Ooh. XCOM, people like XCOM too. I figured that would win. It's the new hotness.
And in our fan category, Player's Voice, you voted tournament style to pick your favorite games. The final 5 nominees
I know Ghost of Tsushima won this one.
Ghost of Tsushima, Hades,
because everybody was mad that a bunch of people were flipping out that The Last of Us Part 2
and the winner, as you may know, we announced it online.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Sucker Punch, Ghost of Tsushima.
Hey.
Now we've got one more.
Sony, send me my album. Where's my vinyl?
Here to help us out from Netflix's Cobra Kai, 2 great rivals from
pre-ordered that junk like
Ralph
a month ago.
Yuji Okamoto.
They better send me my freaking Ghost of Tsushima record.
What's up, Game Awards? Game Awards, what's up?
And cry when it was
Who wins this? No, how would I? I mean, we haven't even read the nominees yet.
Not you.
Ralph Macchio just got a grand piano in his house
Oh, come on.
with his grandmother's couch.
Karate Kid for Nintendo 1987.
Unless that's a fake background.
All right, Yuji, listen.
Which
whatever.
I don't think
why
it
don't we
is.
Just read off the list of nominees, huh?
Right.
Best fighting game: Grand Blue Fantasy Versus,
Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate,
Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition,
One Punch Man.
So I just played Street Fighter 5 for like the first time. I'm gonna put this on Twitter. So all my silly pictures that I take, my silly screenshots, I always post on Twitter, not Instagram. First experience with Street Fighter 5, and the round title didn't go away during the fight. Like it would say round 1, and it stayed there the entire match. And it said round 2, and it stayed there the whole way I was playing. Round 2 is just in the middle of the screen.
Ultimate.
Congrats, guys.
Awesome.
First experience with Street Fighter 5.
All right, congratulations to Mortal Kombat, and thanks to Ralph and Yuji.
And I do like Mortal Kombat, so congrats to them. Another round. Excited for the movie.
Luckily, we have
on
one
HBO
of the most
Max.
beautiful games of the year to help
If
fill
it even
that
actually
void
comes
a
out.
little.
They were like Matrix 4.
Simulation strategy game.
Matrix
Microsoft
4
Flight
in no way
Simulator
is coming out next year.
It's coming to Xbox. Here's what that's going to look like. It's an airborne view of our wonderful world.
Forgot these are over here. Get in the account. It would be cool to have this game and fly to like my old house.
I see trees of green.
Well, copyright central, but also a very fitting song for this trailer. Makes sense.
For me and you, and I think to myself,
I like the shoes. I mean, the shoes are fine, but I don't know why you're wearing them. They don't match because it's bright blue, but individually, both those things look nice.
what a wonderful
Guys, call them. I saw an unboxing for like the full version of that, and the like crazy flight stick that you can get. It's like an actual like cockpit
Flight Simulator
little thing. It costs hundreds of dollars just to have like the real flight experience playing the game.
Coming to PlayStation 5. Check it out.
Well, those are nice shoes. They're blue. I'm probably gonna want this game.
My end is waiting at the beginning. I will go there now.
Interesting.
The crash. Every time.
Oh, this is that game. Don't remember the name, but I was excited for this one. I love this music. Okay, I figured it would have to have like RPG elements because of the repeating factor. So you get stronger each loop. She also just had the effing Darksaber from Star Wars, so I'm buying the game. Yeah, as soon as it started, I'm like, is this a horror game? Like, I thought Silent Hill too. I knew it wouldn't be that, but I was like, that was interesting.
Another end, another beginning.
Also didn't realize that was so linked to PlayStation, so maybe it'll have a bit more of a backing. So that's pretty cool.
A meme, a legend, Reggie. He's gonna
Reggie Fils a man.
We've also got a new look at a
My
game
body
from
is
a guy
ready.
you might remember from one of the craziest, most unscripted moments in Game Awards history, Joseph Fares. Plus, Eddie Vedder will play his song from The Last of Us Part 2. And later, Jacksepticeye joins us from Europe to present Content Creator of the Year, presented by Adobe.
All the background music has been really
Coming
good.
up here on the Game Awards. We will see you.
Yeah, I know people really wanted Silent Hills really, really bad. E.T. was very well loved. I'll be honest, I just didn't get it. Like I didn't have a PS4 at the time. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. I don't remember if I did or if I didn't. But it just didn't like hit me that hard. And maybe it's because I didn't fully experience it. But even watching it, I still know what I personally really enjoy. And for me, it was like, I don't know. Or I mean, I can enjoy Silent Hill. Granted, I've only ever played the first one, and that was during the days when I was skipping cutscenes, so I really effed myself over because I was like, oh, there's diner, skip, and then it was nighttime and everybody disappeared, and I was like, I don't know how to play this game, so that wouldn't have helped me play the game, admittedly. But they probably would have said something somewhere to go. But yeah, that was the only experience with Silent Hill, and I would have bought the remake. Everybody said it was terrible. I would have bought the HD collection for sure because I was like, perfect, it's my time, and everybody said it was like so bad that it just wasn't gonna happen. Also, holy crap, Super Meat Boy! I wasn't missing that was Super Meat Boy coming back. But holy crap, I was thinking about that the other day. I was listening to the music. I was like, man, the old days of playing Super Meat Boy, which I'm pretty sure I never finished. I got close to the end, but eventually I just stopped. And unfortunately, if it's not on console, I don't get a lot of dedication. I'm like, oh, and then off to consoles. So, still don't think I ever finished it, but it's on my Steam account. It's on my Steam account. Good music though, so that'll be interesting. Super Meat Boy has returned. The anime Legend of Zelda, anime Breath of the Wild. Actually, we can skip all of this because I don't care. Alright, I got my waifu set. I don't need anymore, so they can. She was okay, but yeah, they can go. They can go. I don't need them.
Hi, I'm Mary Mauser, along with Peyton List. We're here to settle one of the great rivalries in gaming. This is Abby versus Ellie from The Last of Us Part 2. I am Team Ellie. Ellie's probably one of the greatest game characters of all time. Yeah, and Abby can be
we can skip through this.
Yeah, she's like a perfect physical specimen. She gets a nap and some food in her. She could probably deadlift a small car, and she's nice to dogs. Well, Ellie is an artist and a beautiful singer. Abby could be a good singer. I don't know. Yeah, you can tell.
My buddy buys me games on Steam. Oh, well, they're my wishlist games, so he doesn't buy me weird games. And I know I'm just shooting through. Oh, this is something. Oh, hold up.
How far are you from the border?
Procedural. I like that.
Be careful with the people that give you a ride. And don't travel with someone you don't know. We love you, honey.
I feel like I want this already. Once again, the music tonight has been really good. Road 96. That's funny that they put the wishlist now thing. So, Alana Pierce, who was in the show earlier, the woman with like the silver hair, she has a podcast, like Play, Watch, Listen. It's really good. And so it's her, Troy Baker, Austin Wintry, who does music, and I cannot think of the last dude's name, which sucks. But they're all like in the industry, and the guy whose name I unfortunately can't remember, he mentioned he's a developer, and he just put out, it's like a solitaire game. It's like a solitaire, like spy solitaire type game. So you can look that up. But he talked about the wish list thing, and that's a part of metrics where they ask people like, if you wish list it, it's really, really good. Really, really good. Oh, Mad Max Life is Strange. That did kind of have a Mad Max feel. Maybe it's just because it was the desert. But the wish list thing was funny. That's actually an important element for them. It's just like a precursor type of deal.
Here is my buddy. He really is my friend, Joseph Ferres. Hey, Joseph.
Oh, this is the Fuck the Oscars guy. Everybody loves this guy. He also made A Way Out. I want that game so bad, but I just never ended up getting it.
Trust me when I say this. Hazelight's next co-op only experience, It Takes Two, is gonna blend narrative and a huge variety of gameplay never done before. And today
he spoke a big game, and then A Way Out came out, and people loved it. So
I know you like word exclusive, but this one is even extra exclusive, my man. Anyway, we're also gonna have something that we had in A Way Out. We call a Friends Pass, which means you buy one copy, you get one copy for free. You know, if you play with your friend, you can play for free. I mean. Anyway, it's coming out March 26th. Enjoy the trailer. Goodbye. Boom.
Yeah, I want to play A Way Out for sure. But he spoke a big game, and it didn't fail.
is the story of a match.
And the Game Pass thing, the Buddy Pass thing, is a really cool concept. That blade he just had was the one that he was behind him, like in styrofoam. So this one seems to go all over, less realistic, more accommodating. Magnets. Teen Titans, más menos.
Did I mention the big explosion?
Man, I love those guys. Más menos.
Look at these dogs.
They had a cool episode.
Almost forgot they used to be human.
When the Titans had to do, they were being tested and they had to figure out all these different puzzles. And Más menos had to like run in a circle and spin themselves outward from the forest and like hit these two buttons at the same time. And I always loved that episode. Well, they're puppet people.
Like a blob of clay. Wanna change back? Then you need to fix your relationship.
Drugs are bad. These are probably fine drugs. These are the classic drugs. These are classics.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, you're a doll, Cody. You've nothing to throw up.
Told you. This is a story of attraction. Do you feel it?
That was, I don't know why that got me, but that was funny.
It was a spell, I am telling you.
If it is a spell.
That looks cool. I like that.
Okay, I got this. Give me some space. I need to think.
This is a story of collaboration.
Technology is crazy. Because the graphics look so good.
I'm cooler than you, Cody.
Like that claymation style. Once again, copyright, by the way. Everybody's just like, let's bust out.
You're not feeling it?
Oh man, let's bust out all the classic songs.
Your own opinion.
Crazy. Put his arm.
An absolutely crazy game. Joseph showed that to me last summer when I was in Stockholm, and I'm like, we have to show this off. There's so much gameplay there. Thank you for that, Joseph. All right, now I'd like to welcome a longtime friend and supporter of the Game
Doesn't have
Awards.
to show
He was
off.
there in Vegas for our very first show back in 2014, and he's been back
Right.
every year since. We weren't going to let the streak stop this year. The retired president and COO from Nintendo of America, but still
Reggie
a boss,
Fils-Aimé.
Reggie Fils-Aimé. Reggie!
For some reason, I thought he was gonna like come out of the background. I'm like, it's not a stage show.
Absolutely. You know, I'm proud to present the very
He's got like a robot effect
for
going.
innovation in
Like when he talks, like, meh.
During my time at Nintendo, we had a mantra: gaming for the masses. And we pushed that
He has a
agenda
fan on. He has
and now
a fan on with his audio.
But today,
His suppression. So every time he talks, we hear a fan or something.
around the world experience some form of disability.
I've gone through
that makes
a
gaming
million tests with that, with my fans
This
being
award
on.
was created to highlight
It's like, oh, it's
the
quiet,
efforts
and as soon as you
throughout the
speak,
gaming industry
you can hear the fan in the background. It's like, oh,
software
okay.
and hardware that enables games to be played and enjoyed by the widest and most inclusive audience possible. Because
I wonder what that
gaming
cartridge is.
is for everyone. Here are the nominees.
It's a little goose back there.
Innovation in accessibility.
Oh, they're definitely gonna win. This is another category. Last of Us Part 2 is automatic. Hyper Dog. I didn't know Valhalla had stuff in it too. Raid's house. They have some crazy classic stuff.
And the award goes to The Last of Us
Okay.
Part 2.
I'm like, it's gonna be The Last of Us because they did so much stuff. Her coming up in that window is so funny to me.
Matthew Gallant, and this is my fellow designer and neighbor, Emilia Schatz. And from everyone at Naughty Dog, we would like to thank you so much for honoring us with this year's Innovation and Accessibility Award.
Thank you as well to
Oh,
the Game
yeah.
Awards for choosing to add this category, and to all the other developers.
I was not
expecting.
she's behind a window, and that just like blew my mind. Like, how the F is her audio? So, wow, I don't see a mic, but her neckline is like perfectly cut off.
Games are
So
special for their
I
ability
don't know what's
to
happening
blur
here.
the line between player and character.
But that threw me off. I was like, "Whoa, she spoke."
Narrative that is unrivaled.
I thought I thought she was like about to like turn and walk away, and she was smiling, and then she spoke, and I'm like, she's behind. I can see the reflection. Like I'm so confused, but she has to be wearing the mic.
Could not have done it without your insight and your detailed feedback. Thank
Somebody
you.
dropped by and gave her a wireless mic in that hotel they're in right now.
Worldwide Studios,
Because it looks like they're in a hotel. Because it looks like they're in the middle, but they're probably at actual apartments.
Research team and our dedicated accessibility QA testers. And we'd also like to thank everybody at Naughty Dog. This was truly a team effort, and every department had a part to play in removing barriers for players with disabilities. Lastly, we'd like to thank you, the players. Nothing makes us
Somebody just closed the door in the back.
Experience The Last of Us Part 2 without assistance, using our accessibility
Just
features
slamming
to
doors.
barriers that would have otherwise
What's all that
excluded
goddamn
them.
noise?
From both of us, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Congratulations to Naughty Dog. Such an important category, and I'm proud that we're able to recognize innovation and accessibility.
2020 gives us some minute good stuff. That's just funny to me. I don't know why. It's just like everything is so. I know it was bad because he was like, we appreciate having accessibility for people, and then I'm just like, ha. So, you'd have to chop it though. You'd have to chop it like. You wouldn't. No one could edit that out. No. See, you couldn't edit it out right. You couldn't clip it in the right way. You couldn't clip it out of context. People heard that door. People would be like, "What? Did he laugh at the door?" People would know. People would know. That was like just. That's what made it funnier though, because I was listening to him speak, and I was like, and it was especially it ended right at the end of the sentence, like, and we appreciate having accessibility. Wow. And it's like, dang. Much like life, comedy finds a way. Oh man. She kind of looks like Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't need to. Actually, I will clip it. That's a good point. If this wasn't the first time I streamed in like over a month, I would have remembered. I have a clip button on my my stream deck. Oh, I just did it. I thought it went into a folder, but it didn't. I just clipped like a commercial. I just clipped a commercial.
I'll be revealing the winner of Best Mobile Game presented by LG Wing, the world's first 5G swivel smartphone, powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon. And later, the first look at a brand new map from Among Us. The Game Awards. We'll be right back.
I'm excited for that.
The line between
Then we can Destiny. We can just yeah. I'm actually excited for the Among Us stuff.
It comes knocking sooner or later. With this power, we make our own fate.
These trailers look good. They had the best trailers for Destiny when it first came out, and all the trailers were like cool and people having fun and just like destroying aliens. Like they were well done commercials. But
all right then.
I think based on the reviews I saw, the fun didn't necessarily translate from trailer to game. Not entirely, at least.
The Guardians will come through. They always do.
That first suit that was in the foreground. Whoa, 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 hold up. Hold up. Star Wars. Gotta see this. Whatever it is, I need to see this.
The thing I love about Black Spire Outpost?
A new Among Us.
You never know who you're gonna cross paths with.
Man.
I am a highly trained resistant spy.
I hit the button for the clip.
Something wrong with this place.
Because I'm gonna edit this anyway, so I'm gonna be going through it this week. Oh man, Yoda. Actual Yoda. Oh.
Hey, your pirate friend stopped by while you were out.
Oh, that's the Galaxy from the Galaxy's Edge. Okay. I'm gonna need to see some reviews of that. Not that I'm gonna buy an Oculus because I don't have money like that. I just saw like a random split second of Jacksepticeye. Recognize that background. I found out the ending to this game. I watched the review because I didn't care. Amazing, and I don't know what that means for the franchise right now. That's all I'm gonna say. No spoilers, but it's not the ending you would expect for the game. And oh yeah, don't tell. Yeah, I had no plans of spoiling. It's too new. It's too new to spoil. But it's crazy. It's really good.
From our friends at Pokemon Go that there's another surge of Wooper appearing, so we're implementing another Wooper Watch. Bring out your phones and get to catching. And if you haven't heard, Pokemon Go recently implemented its Go Beyond update, which introduces quarterly seasons, raises the level cap to 50, and makes earning XP easier for everyone. Pokemon originally discovered in the Kalos region, like Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie, are also making their Pokemon Go debut. There's also a lot of bonuses happening now, and it's
She's moving next to a fan because I'm like, I was like, her dress would be like moving, like jittering. I'm like, what is happening?
Do you know why you have?
Oddworld. I'm gonna shoot through this too because I don't care at all about this. I played the second one, or maybe it's the first one on the Xbox, because I think the one on Xbox was technically a reboot. Oddworld. So.
Present our next award. She's a host of
Sweet name.
and your host for the Game Awards pre-show. This is Sydney Goodman.
Mobile games were once defined by their limitations. In a way, we celebrated the games that excelled despite their platform. As technology has closed the gap, releasing on phones is no longer a limitation, it's an asset. It's never been more apparent than today. The nominees for Best Mobile Game have found massive audiences because of their platform.
I think Among Us is in this as well, technically. Yeah. Because technically it was made on phones. Genshin Impact. I feel like, once again, it has to be Among Us. I still need to download that game. Found out it was free. Get a new puzzle game.
Among Us.
Yeah, I'm like, what a surprise.
Oh my gosh, thank you again, Game Awards, and everyone who voted for us. And congrats again to all the other games that were nominated. We originally designed our game Among Us to be played on mobile devices. So if you found yourself with a group of friends, you could easily set up a game.
I didn't realize that was Jeff Keighley's face in the background.
We share amongst friends and family and whoever. We want to thank our players first and foremost. Among Us would not be where it is today without you. Whether you played Among Us when it was mobile, local only, or played for the first time just yesterday, thank you from the four of us. Again, big thank you to Robot Teddy, Dual Studio, and all of our other partners for helping us during all of this. And thank you to our moderators and the fans who have been on this journey with us for the past 2 years. And a big thank you again to our friends and family. We love you and miss you. And thank you for your support. Thank you.
Among Us it is. I didn't think Genshin Impact would win. It's popular, but I feel like not enough people have really latched on to it for a long enough time. Like, it's only been like a week or two, and it seems like people were already kind of like, yeah, it's good, but they kind of burned through it super fast, it seemed. So I feel like somehow it lost its luster really quick, because I was interested in it. And it is free, but that might be the one time they get me. It's like, oh, you can't have all these crazy anime powers. You know what? I just realized I need to see something real fast, because I think when this was first announced, it was a terrible trailer. Like, the voice acting was so bad.
To protect Kamura Village.
I don't know if that's the same guy or not, but that first trailer they had was really bad. I'm like, why is this dude speaking like this? Speak naturally. That looked like me.
All right, over on Twitch, the next poll is for Content Creator of the Year. Vote now for who you think is going to win, and we'll find out a little bit who wins that category. But next up, he's one of our industry's great performers, and he plays Joel in The Last of Us. Here is Troy Baker.
One day on the set of The Last of Us Part 1, Neil, our writer and director, asked me and Ashley what we would have been if we weren't actors. I thought about it for a second and replied that I always imagined I would have been a singer. Ashley just shrugged and in her charming and offhanded way said, I would have been an astronaut. Neil incorporated parts of us into Ellie and Joel. Space and music became major elements of their stories, creating touching moments between them. One of those moments, now indelible in our memories, incorporated Neil's story as well. Not as a writer, but as a father. It involved a song he would play and sing to his daughter every night.
There we go.
That song was Pearl Jam's Future Days. One day, Neil asked if I was comfortable playing it in a scene he was writing for The Last of Us Part 2. Now, I don't generally get nervous, but I understood what that song meant to Neil and to the game. And the truth is, Neil can play that song better than me. But nobody can play it better than the person that wrote it. From Seattle, performing Future Days, here's Eddie Vedder.
I didn't catch that that's who did that, but ultimate copyright. The game did make me want to learn how to play this song.
Sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen, broken parts, I've no need for anymore. I believe, and I believe 'cause I can see.
I love that dual screen thing. That's super cool.
Days of you and me.
Let's just throw out this emotional moment, but I haven't seen Bayonetta yet. And I don't know if the show has ended or not, but I'm gonna need some Bayonetta.
Feeling broken, I focus on a prayer.
Good song though.
Came deep as any ocean. Did something out there here.
I'm liking it, but it just popped in my head. I'm like, I like this. It's a nice, beautiful moment, thinking about the game and being a new dad and all that stuff. It's a good moment, but a better moment would be Bayonetta 3. Probably more emotional. Probably more emotional. This is a good song. I love that he has 4 mics to get like the perfect audio. I don't think I've ever seen that before. But I don't watch a lot of acoustic stuff, admittedly. I bet there are a bunch of people who are like, man, how long is this song? I only heard it in the game. Because he only plays like that first like minute or something.
So persistent in my ways. Angel, I am here to stay.
I'm gonna take a break after this and restock on my, actually, just get some more pop and get rid of this plate in front of me. I feel like every time I move around, I'm gonna hit the plate, so readjust.
And I believe 'cause I can see our future days. Days of you and me. You and me. Days, you and me.
All right,
so that.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll let him talk.
Song Future Days, and that song you might recognize from The Last of Us, and I really appreciate the way that was used, especially bringing Joel and Ellie together, connecting through music, and I thought maybe it was cool too that made you want to perhaps pick up a guitar yourself and write a song for your loved one. But it is nice to be part of this, show my appreciation and be part of this year Game Awards. And what a fascinating way to tell a story. It's just getting better and better all the time. And it was cool to be part of it. So thanks for having me, and enjoy the rest of the show.
All right. So I'm going to take a little pause here, restock, get some snacks, all that good stuff. So I'll be right back. Put a random photo mode on, and we will come back. I'm assuming it's ended because it's 10 now, so I would assume it's ended by now. So trying to catch up through all this stuff. I'll be right back. Some music on. I think I got Spider-Man. Nope, I have nothing apparently. Oh, there it is. There we go. It's control. Here's control. All right, I am back. Had to call my mother, and of course, there's a trillion questions here and there, and what's happening with her stinky baby. So, mom talk. We'll get back into it. got more of my pop. Got more gummy worms, yeah. Pop these bad boys open. Didn't mean to rip it that hard, but that's okay. All right. More Game Awards.
Doesn't get better than that. Thank you so much, Eddie Vedder, for being here on the Game Awards. All right, now here's another brand new game to show you for the first time.
That ain't Bayonetta. Call of Juarez. Western zombie game. Western zombie game. I got the Wolverine claws. I do like a good Western though. Cyberpunk is nice. Van Helsing. That does look like Hugh Jackman a little bit. That would be insane if this was Van Helsing though. Full magic Van Helsing. I mean, technically that wasn't magic. Oh, Evil West. It's Van Helsing. You were right. You were right. Hardcore Van Helsing. Okay.
There you go, Evil West. All right, on Twitch we
interesting concept for sure.
Winners in Content Creator of the Year, and the Twitch audience said Valkyrie with 44% of the vote they think is going to win. So the award for Content Creator of the Year is coming up next.
I recently started hearing about her.
Artist Boss Logic used Adobe Creative Cloud to create.
She apparently switched to streaming on YouTube, which is probably why I started hearing about her more.
And Fortnite, but right now Scarlet Nexus is an upcoming action JRPG from Bandai Namco. Here's a look at the brand new trailer.
Act number 2 has not been the greatest. As long as she's not getting stalked anymore, you know.
The virtual brain
unfortunately, impossible that that'll just stop happening across the board. But it'd be nice if it was way less. Nice if it wasn't at all. But people be crazy. Makes no sense. Makes no sense.
Good. Seems like you're okay.
I've been really curious about this game.
Connect your minds and become one. Use the red strings to
It looks like it's going to be a lot like God Eater, which is like those massively multiplayer games. But this looks like it would be 2 players max, though. Okay, well, there's like 4. Okay, who knows?
Don't bother resisting.
That could be story. No, that seems multiplayer.
I wouldn't let that happen.
It just seems like it has such a story to it, though, and it clearly has actual like level traversal. The most weird game possible, probably. I haven't seen any tentacles yet, though, so maybe not. Oh well, that was close enough. Those are more like tendrils and tentacles, which are different. We'll see. We'll see about it. But it does look like it could be a fun hack and slash. Hey, them's the rules. But I don't know. If it came out like God Eater, I just wouldn't enjoy it.
I am often depressed when I look at the status
of where we are in terms of depression and anxiety and inattention.
I feel like a dick for this one, but
we owe it to all the people that are suffering to be really creative and to try things that when you first hear it sound crazy, like a video game is medicine. My name is Adam Ghazali. I am a neuroscientist.
I guess you can clip that and it's just like bam, it's just
I became really interested in this idea of creating experiences as a way of improving brain function. And this relies on a principle of neuroplasticity, the fact that our brain reshapes itself and modifies itself in response to challenges. And so that's how it all started for me, to create a video game that was carefully designed to challenge and reward the brain in a very specific way. And so it just happened a couple months ago. The FDA cleared Endeavor RX as a medical
do what I
device
can
treat
to
inattention in children that have
maintain
ADHD. This is the
less
first time ever that the FDA
crazy
has
laughter.
a video game for any medical condition. So what we're talking about right now
Oh,
is
a tough
video
sentence
games
while I
just like we prescribe pills for conditions, and think about this as a new type of medicine.
The world is a dangerous place.
Facebook gaming thing is
best can keep it safe.
interesting.
Become a tier 1 operative. Plan, position, and execute. Do whatever it takes to neutralize the threat. Join the elite. Bring the thunder. Thunder tier
Okay.
1.
As gamers, you are just generally better humans, and the world
How
needs you.
many games have been single player?
Gamers from around the globe are donating their superior DNA.
I'm donating.
I'm donating.
I have powerful swims. It can be yours.
Transcend humanity through gaming.
Powerful swims is amazing. That's how every male should say, I'm fertile. I have great swims. It's funny how EA has so many things that I just don't care about, including their practices that I kind of hate. And then it's like, they have Star Wars. It's like, that's what I'm stuck with.
Welcome back. As you just saw, EA Play is available now on new consoles, Steam, and Origin, and
Great
includes Star Wars
swims.
Jedi Fallen Order, one of our nominees tonight, and a great game. All right, now on to one of the biggest games this year. It was created by 3 developers in Seattle, now 4. You saw them. They've won 2 awards tonight. Interslot, they absolutely took over the internet with Among Us. Well, they set us something special. This is the reveal of the brand new map for Among Us. Check it out, crewmates.
All right. Bam. Oh man, you know what's been missing? All my sound effects. Forgot about that. The airship.
Get yourself acquainted with the layout of the Toppat airship. Enough slacking. Go to your tasks.
That's some tough trash.
You may need to take a ladder to get to certain areas. Or maybe just take a nice shortcut.
Man, people are gonna be dead and lost for 8 years in that map. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Someone keeps trying to sabotage us. Stop their plan. Keep your eyes peeled.
That's cool.
We definitely have an imposter here.
That's pretty cool too. Among Us, the airship. Early 2021. That's cool.
All right, the Among Us team has another surprise. They've turned my face into a mask, and that drops right now on Twitch for the next 30 minutes. That's right.
Hold up.
Jeff Keighley mask. Don't be sus. They came to me and said,
stupid. Mouse, go to the other screen.
Anyways, Among Us Jeff Keighley match now available. All right,
Oh
he's a hilarious content creator with over 25 million subs and over 13 billion views. He's joining us now live from the UK.
I feel like I'm gonna need to refresh this.
Hello, Jack. What's up?
Hello, Jeff. How's it going? Hello, everyone at the Game Awards. In a year when so many
Jack has that epic camera. I was waiting. I'm like, where are the people with the
Our
DSLRs?
favorite content creators were still there for us. Their streaming, gaming, and sharing helped us fill the
Also,
hours.
hi, I forgot. Oh, Among Us. Like, I forgot what game I was
with
looking
our
for.
shared passion for play. Here are the nominees for Content Creator of the Year.
Content Creator of the Year, presented by Adobe.
Alana
Are you
Pure.
proud of me, Dad? Who is this man in my face?
She's the only person I know out of this whole list, and then I like recently found her stuff too. But that podcast she has is really good. I highly recommend it. Play, watch, listen.
Hold up.
I also vote for her now because she was Katara just now. So
Wow.
there's the rules.
Yes, I did. Bad piggy, bad.
You're right.
Okay, looking down.
I still don't get Minecraft. Where are we on it? I don't know where this thing is.
And the Game Award goes to Valkyrie. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Look at that high definition.
For
accommodating me, and to all
Step
of
your
my
game
friends
up, people.
and family and fans and my loving community for being so supportive of me the past 7 or so years of streaming, and now to
That's a cool moon tapestry.
being creator of the year. That's crazy because there's just so many amazing
Got
creators.
that PS5 chair right now.
I don't know.
Got the white shell.
Unbelievable. Anyways, thank you so much for the support. I am very flattered and honored to accept this award. And yeah.
Is that Red Skull? Red Skull up there?
Adobe salutes the nominees
I think that was
for
Red
Content
Skull.
Creator of the Year at the Game Awards, and all gaming
I
creators around
don't
the
know.
world.
I
Tonight,
don't think she has
celebrate your
Tourette's.
creativity by downloading
I've
a
only
free
seen like
trial of
maybe 3 or
Adobe
4
Creative
videos with her in it.
at tgaxadobe.com and get
So
creative.
I just don't like I know anything about her, admittedly.
Joining me right now is the Chief Creative Officer of Epic Games, Donald Mustard.
I don't know
Donald,
why
it is great to have
I
you on the
cannot
show. It's a yearly
find-
tradition. New Fortnite season. What can you tell us?
It drops.
Oh man, it's so awesome to be here. It's so awesome to see you. This is amazing, Jeff. You did this yet again. So yeah, I was so excited right now.
It's just under Prime Loot, right?
New
I
season
don't
has
know.
started. We just all battled Galactus together with our favorite Marvel heroes, and
I don't know.
all
I'm gonna
that
have to
stuff
look
is
that up.
left the Fortnite zero
I'm still
point
not accustomed
exposed, and
to
Agent Jones is
Twitch stuff.
looking for all these hunters throughout all these different realities that can
Oh, she was the one being
help
stalled.
them stop anyone from escaping from Fortnite. And we've already seen several characters come in, and we have one more.
Look at these
that
people
he's
in their
bringing
houses.
now.
Oak furniture. So Fortnite has Kratos as a costume. You know, had this been like 2001, that would have been a Mountain Dew commercial.
Master Chief comes to Fortnite. You're getting them all, Donald.
Kratos versus the
Isn't that
Chief.
crazy? Like Master Chief is just one of my most favorite characters ever in anything, and we're so thrilled that he can join the ever-growing cast of characters in Fortnite. And the coolest thing is he's going to be available tonight in Fortnite. You can go and get Master Chief.
And now you can have Kratos.
More Halo coming as
You
well, I
got
heard.
Master Chief, the Mandalorian.
So I think we didn't want to stop.
I like
right
me some
there.
Marvel,
So there's
but
something else I think we
Marvel
should,
ain't Star. Granted, I missed the last Star Wars thing too. I could have jumped in and got a lightsaber, but I didn't. Man, red versus blue. Now I feel a little upset. I'm like, dang. Now I feel bad about not watching the new season.
Coming to Fortnite. What now? It's only one of the most popular video games in the world, but more
Looking
obviously,
good, though.
it's where we are right now.
Oh.
Wait a minute. If you had no idea that we're in Fortnite, then why do you have a cardboard cutout of Master Chief?
Perfectly regular
Yeah.
reasons.
Whoa, you guys new around here?
No! The chief got eliminated by a sneaky blue!
That's no blue. That's Ninja. It's such an honor. I'm a huge fan of yours on Twitch.
Twitch? Is he twitching because he's blue?
Stop making us look bad in front of Ninja. We're Sergeant Griff from the popular web series Red vs. Blue. You probably watched it about 10 years ago. What are you doing here?
Well, it's
That's a
more than
funny one.
just
That's
the
a
Chief
good
going
one.
into Fortnite. This map is too. It'll be in creative mode starting at 10 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow.
Oh, so that's what we're doing in Ragnarok.
You mean Basin.
I'm pretty sure it was called something else. Either way, you can start reliving your favorite Halo memories here in Fortnite, and maybe add your own personal touches
So,
to the map.
I will respect 3 things right now
Dance battles?
for Ninja. I don't watch him, but 3 things. Ninja, great choice. Blue, best color. He's from Detroit, best city. So thank you. I will allow that.
Red versus blue, Donald.
That's all I got because I don't watch any of his
Isn't that
stuff.
so
But
awesome and so funny. So what's
Represent-
awesome about that is that Blood Gulch was recreated in Fortnite Creative by this awesome creative team that call themselves Atlas Creative. And tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern,
it sounds like
you'll be able to
the
go to
people who
Fortnite
made
and you
Ruby
can play Capture
made
the
a
Flag in
secret
recreated
group
version
called
of Blood
Atlas,
Gulch.
and then they made Red versus Blue stuff.
Everything is in Fortnite right now. So are you done for the season?
You know, I mean, Agent Jones is actually just kind of getting warmed up. So I think there's actually one more thing that
people people are saying when Fusions came to Smash Brothers, Agent Jonesy. Or Agent Jones. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely gotta watch the new season of Red vs. Blue. We got Daryl Dixon and Michonne. Should have been Michonne and Daryl Dixon, but that's okay.
Thanks, Doll. I have no idea where we're going next, but I'm on board.
I know everybody loves Daryl.
All right, Donald Mustard from Epic Games.
But,
right,
you know, Michonne has a katana, so better.
The award for best game direction. We've still got a few more surprises. Don't go anywhere. Right now, let's hear from Rocket League on their new season.
Plus, Norman Reedus being Daryl,
and I am stoked to be welcoming
kind of takes him away from Boondock Saints 3. So, boo.
I'm excited to work with Psyonix and Monster Cat to put together an EP for Rocket League's music season, Season 2. Starting tonight, you can get the featured anthem
background music
shop and grab my free banner all weekend long. Let's check out the Season 2 trailer featuring my brand new track that I made just for you guys, and I call it Flip Reset.
It was like some Toonami graphics. Which isn't necessarily bad, but you know, that was like the first intruder type graphic. I never really got into this. I played it and it's fun, but it's not fun enough. It is free now, but nothing makes me like jump into it. I also never thought this game would be free to play because they made so much money off of this game, even with it having the transactions it has. Man, if this comes out for another effing console, okay. Releasing on Xbox Game Pass because you haven't bought it the last 18 times. Which I guess it was already on there then. I don't know if this stuff is new or old. Control's amazing. I think this is just a trailer for Game Pass as a whole. This does have some games I want to play though. This has A Way Out. This has something else I wanted to play. I can't think of the name now. But I do want to play the medium one that eventually comes out. I already have that. Amazing game. Heard Titanfall 2 is actually good. I'm not a Sim guy. Okay. Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, this is... Alright. Oh. Okay, here we go. Sims better on PC? Oh, that does look cool. Well, Fred. Oh, that's cool. Throw like a little bomb. Shrapnel grenade. Techno waifus. What, did that just say come? Oh, okay. Coming soon to PC on Xbox Game Pass. I do really want the medium. They're like, boom, Yakuza 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Yep. Nuts. I know people love the Yakuza games, so that's good to have that on there. I love how they have like Samsung QLED. Best graphics right over here. Which I will admit, I do have a Samsung QLED TV, and they do look fantastic.
And there's Wooper everywhere, so we can officially declare another.
Well, let's watch this. That's cute.
Team Go Rocket Grunts.
Oh, they're slower. That's cute.
Pokestops, and you can save Shadow Wooper from their villainous clutches. Make Wooper your buddy, take
Let's
photos
skip
with
the rest
Go
of that.
Camera, and battle with it in Go Battle League. If you're enjoying Wooper Watch, you'll love Pokemon Go's December Community Day, happening this weekend. And be sure to check Twitter after the show to see how many Wooper have been caught globally during Wooper Watch. Whoop, whoop.
I wonder how crazy. Well, I guess it's not the same now, but I wonder how crazy the Pokemon centers were on the community days in Japan, because that junk was insane when I was actually there. I mean, it's the Pokemon Center. I did make the mistake. When I go back, it cannot be Golden Week. Busiest time in all of Japan, and it's still amazing. So I can't wait to go back, because then I'll be like, wow, it's like 1% of the people. Like, I watch YouTube videos and I'm like, there was no one in that video, and I'm literally like split between a ball, a string of yarn, because that's how packed it is. The cops had to stand in between people at Takashita Street to be like, you guys go this way, you guys go that way. Oh, man. I was about to say, what is it? New character? Dimensions for everything. Oh, emotes. Thank you for the emotes. I really kicked them. Nintendo, please love us.
A lot of great show. Keanu Reeves still to come, Christopher Nolan, and so much more. And of course, we've got the Game Awards sale happening on all the platforms, including an awesome discount on Destiny 2. So make sure to check that out across all platforms. All right, for the next 30 minutes on Twitch, you can get a free Cosmic Wrap for Fortnite. There is a Twitch drop happening right now. Check that out too. This next game was announced last year right here at the Game Awards, developed by Airship and supported by Riot Forge. And now they're back to give you a first look at the gameplay from this indie title, the first ever single-player console game from the League of Legends universe. This is Ruin King, a League of Legends story.
I gotta get back into working on all of my notifications and stuff. Clearly, I need to figure out what's going on with the sound. That's also Steve Bloom. Spike Spiegel.
Looking to bring order to this twisted town.
Or Wolverine.
The priestess of the Great Kraken, unmoved like fear.
This is destiny.
The legend.
At least that first voice sounded like it was. If this is the same person, then it's not.
Terror from the deep, who preys upon the living. Don't feel a thing.
Steve Bloom
Dishonored swordsman.
actually has a tattoo of a sound wave. He was at Youmacon like 2 years ago. He has the sound wave of him saying bang, which is the last line in Cowboy Bebop. And he has that as a sound wave tattoo on his forearm. It's actually really cool.
Can't help but wonder what brought them together. Nothing good, I reckon.
I'm pretty sure that was him. Steve Bloom is also Zeb Aurelius in Star Wars Rebels. He played the first actual on-screen version or person in that species. Like, that species didn't exist before in Star Wars until Rebels, and he voiced them.
Setting an even higher bar for the entire gaming industry. Over the past months, I've come to really appreciate all the fantastic creativity that goes into making
Time to get cool stories.
Shout out to the folks at team at CD Projekt Red in Poland. I had an amazing experience playing Johnny Silverhand in Cyberpunk 2077. Thank you. And now, here are the nominees for Best Game Direction.
Best Game Direction.
Keanu.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done. I am samurai. What a ghost.
Tsushima.
You'll have a better home where you belong. Here on
Yeah, Corona time. We'll see about next year.
And the Game Award goes to...
I'd probably still give that to Ghost of Tsushima. For
The Last
direction.
of Us Part
Yep.
2.
Also,
Congratulations.
I can see that. I can see that. Because I was gonna say, I'm like, it's always those two. It's either yeah. I was just about to say, like, how many people get to say that? Thanks, Keanu.
Anthony Newman.
That's cool.
Wish we could be doing this together, guys. Man, what a year!
Because it's just like the narrative thing. Because you do have to count the fact that it's not as original. Because Ghost of Tsushima is like every cool samurai thing in one, so it still counts. You still have to do that well. You can, you throw a million references in. If you do them wrong, then it still sucks. So it's still direction. But
worked on, touched this game, helped shape.
I can understand, but that bias is always going to be there for me.
Evan Wells. You guided us through thick and thin while we made this game.
City of Thieves.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Thank you to the Game Awards and to all our fans.
Uncharted.
Cheers.
Well, it's Among Thieves, but still.
Congratulations, Neil. All right, we've still got one last award to present, the big one, Game of the Year, presented by Christopher Nolan. And we'll also have a tribute to all the nominees performed by the London Philharmonic Orchestra back at Abbey Road Studios. Game of the Year is coming up next, but right now,
Game of the Year,
GTA Online
I hope
continues
comes
to
with
evolve,
a
and next week they've got their
Bayonetta 3
biggest
trailer.
update yet. Check this out.
Why must I suffer?
Is this the right place?
I don't care.
We're all here because of one man. You're not on the mainland now, huh? Anything goes! I'll say you've got
GTA 6 is gonna come out when when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. They make so much money off of this freaking online stuff that it's ridiculous.
Lucy Adam was born about 9,000 years before our time. In the year 515,
I love my baby.
She set out to conquer Rome. It was on witnessing the consequences of this terrible battle that she decided to impose upon her people a strictly vegetarian diet. And it's in 1082, following the unexplained death of the king, that she was crowned Empress of Spain. It's in fact to celebrate this event that rock and roll was invented.
I was thinking like I kind of like the music. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Discovered the real Indies, which had fallen into the hands of the bloody French.
It's hard to tell what in the world this commercial is gonna end up being about.
Lucy Adam ended before beginning the Great Reconstruction and establishing a lasting peace by banishing all forms of currency and violence, as well as the use of selfie sticks in music.
That's since she's immortal.
Lucy, are you with us?
Oh.
Okay, so for next week, don't forget your essay on the cultural stereotypes of the great civilization. How far will you push humankind?
Oh. Yeah.
We've been having fun with Instagram's Game of the
Not
Year
gonna be my
AR
type of game.
effects. Here are a couple
What?
more.
Cool trailer.
Those effects are still available, so keep posting to your Instagram reels. And coming up, we'll find out who's getting a real-life Game Award trophy for Game of the Year.
I was like, ooh, and then I was like, oh, it's Call of Duty.
Well, shit.
But you know, why not? Let's go ahead.
The German occupation has.
I might have to find. I'm sure you can look up the IMDb on the commercial.
We need more resistance members.
I'm sure you won't be the only person looking for her, so should be easy to find.
Make any move and we shoot. Please tell me you brought bazookas. Boom.
Even if I had VR, I don't think I'd want this. Those are really good at it.
Okay. That's a piece of shrapnel.
We had to report for.
Well, see, that's kind of cool.
We had to do.
Connaissez deux personnes, c'est une de trop.
You want to hear the rest of the story?
I love VR. I've tried only a few times. I've only done it a few times. But I played Resident Evil 7, the demo. They did like the little tour around the country, and I was able to go to one because they had one in Ann Arbor, and I was able to go to the truck and I got to play Resident Evil 7 in VR. And they also had Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, and it was like if you got a certain amount of points, they would give you posters. So I got like a bunch of posters from the event, and I'm still so mad that for whatever reason they didn't have like the legal right to sell stuff, so I couldn't get. I went to get a liquor plushie because it had like a 2-foot long tongue, and I wasn't allowed to get one because they didn't technically have the license to sell stuff here. And I was so upset. I'm like, I can't get that anywhere because they didn't. It was never online, and if you go on eBay, of course, it's a ridiculous amount of money. I was just like, man, I always wanted that thing.
We got playable games available
just right there.
The weekend. All right, we've got one last world premiere to share with you. Check this out.
Another year, another sad year. I just want to Bayonetta 3. I just want to Bayonetta 3. I don't care about what I just instantly assume is going to be a nice trailer for the Mass Effect reboot. Well, no, they said world premiere, so it would be it's something new. That sucks. This is Mass Effect. Processing. I don't. That's Liara. I don't know yet. Hold on. Huh.
Mass Effect. I can't wait to see where BioWare is going to take next. Very exciting.
That probably wasn't exactly Liara.
Award. This man has created some
So
of
I
the most
don't
iconic
know.
films of all time, some of which screened this summer in Fortnite. And on December 20th, I'll be sitting down for a conversation with
That's
him
interesting.
on YouTube to talk about the home release of Tenet and his illustrious career.
There we
if
go.
you've got questions for him, which I'm sure you do, send them our way using the hashtag
Mass
AskNolan
Effect.
on Twitter. But right now, without further ado, to present Game of the Year, it's my honor to introduce Christopher Nolan. Hey, Chris.
Well,
Thank you, Jeff.
Christopher Nolan was just super pissed at HBO Max.
Telling stories that immerse the audience. I like movies that unfold in unexpected ways and pull people into a world. When I look at video games, I see a lot of parallels with that kind of storytelling. How a player's agency and choice intersect with more traditional storytelling methods. It's exciting to see and really quite groundbreaking. Tonight, all 6 nominees for Game of the Year are true masterworks in immersive storytelling. To pay tribute to them, please welcome from Abbey Road Studios the London Philharmonic Orchestra, conducted by my old
I forgot
friend,
they do
Ian
this.
Balfe.
The beginning of that made me think of like Superman. It was like Superman, then it kind of felt like it went into the Spider-Man game theme music. I like this rendition with the horns, are nice. I do love this though. I always love that they do this every year and they like go through the songs or through the games in song. I actually think that's great. I can't wait till they get to the Ghost of Tsushima part of this. I hope they save that for last, but they probably won't. And now they can both fight in Smash Brothers. Well, that sounds good right there. I like that. That actually makes me think of like the way it ends makes me think of like Aladdin, like Arabian style music a little bit. At least that first part. This background beat is really good. Ghost of Tsushima. Background makes me think of The Incredibles. Oh, you got it? Oh, enjoy. Oh, this background beat is so good. I really see, you know, it's funny. The main reason I want a PS5 is for The Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima. Like, it's for my old games. It's not even for anything new, because Ghost of Tsushima plays at 60 frames per second on the PS5. And it's like, man, that's what I really want. It's like 60 frames per second Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us. That would be amazing. That's really what I would get out of the PlayStation 5. 60 FPS on consoles. It's crazy. I can't wait to see how God of War looks on PS5. The new God of War. Oh man, chills. Animal Crossing. Oh, we're getting a PS5. A buddy at work said that one of his buddies works at Best Buy. He said that's how he got his Xbox. They had someone reserve, and his buddy called him and was like, "Hey, we're about to make them public. Do you want one?" So he's like, "Yeah," and he got it because he used to work at Best Buy. So that's my halfway in, because I was talking like, you know, if Best Buy comes up with the PS5, I got that member financing card. Like with 18-month financing, $33 a month. See, that sounds like Justice League right there. Okay. So I feel like it's going to be...
And now, the Game of the Year award.
The Last of Us Part 2.
Goes to?
I feel like it's almost like that award show thing.
Last of Us
yeah.
Part 2.
I wanted it to be Ghost of Tsushima, though. I'm not going to pretend. I love the game. That's the thing. I was like, I knew it was going to be The Last of Us. I know people are about to be mad. But for me, it's just Ghost of Tsushima. And it's because, you know, people say the same thing, but they feel it in a very different way. Everyone says the same thing, like, you know, Ghost of Tsushima was more fun, and they like, hate The Last of Us. I love The Last of Us. But Ghost of Tsushima.
Shout out to our
personally,
Sony partners again, Scott Brody, Connie Booth, Herman, Hulst, Sean Layden, Jim Ryan. Your support,
good music in both for sure. Definitely
means the world.
Agree to that.
And more than anything, and I know that I speak for the whole team when I say this.
It sucks because I love the game so much, but I'm just like, man, my samurai game. It's literally just like, it was my samurai thing. I wanted it to just win everything because I'm epically biased.
More meaningful games.
But I actually love The Last of Us, but I'm just like, I guess. But I love the game, but you know, I just love it more. I love Ghost of Tsushima more.
Congratulations to Naughty Dog.
At least it's a game that I do love.
Part 2. And congratulations to all our winners and all the nominees around the world. Thank you for joining us virtually. And next year, hopefully, we will all
Where
be
art thou, Bayonetta?
Together in person. But in the meantime, there'll be plenty of games to play. Congratulations also to Plooful, who is voted by the fans as their favorite emerging Valorant streamer. Let's all go raid her stream right now on Twitch. There's also the Twitch Gaming post show that's coming up right now at /Twitch Gaming. I'll be joining them to chat about all the things you liked and you didn't like in tonight's show. It's been a very unique year.
Only 10. I might stream the post show too, just to hear their thoughts on stuff and get some more content there.
And all the incredible developers
but I'm gonna have my little moment
who made this show possible under very trying circumstances. I can't believe we did it. Take care, stay safe, happy holidays.
I wish I wrote stuff down.
Be well. I'm Jeff Keighley. Good night. We'll see you next year.
That was cool. That was cool. I think they changed unless that's not the new statue, but it looked like they changed it because it used to just be silver, and that was like almost blue. Dramatic. Extra dramatic. All right. Okay, my time to talk here. So it was good. I enjoyed this year. Best announcement, I still think is probably this music is actually way louder than I thought. Down a little bit. Actually just loud in my ears. I think the best announcement had to be the dude from Dead Space came back and was like, we want this to be the scariest game ever. And I'm like, well, I love Dead Space. It's Dead Space. It is there now. It's just a part of me. It's Dead Space. But that's interesting. I like that. But also, let me see where this thing is at. Freaking Smash Brothers with Sephiroth is insane. If I can find out where the heck this thing is, which I probably can't. Also, Final Fantasy VII won for best music, like in the very beginning of like that pre-show thing. Oh, here we go. I cannot believe this. Okay. Let's do this forward a little bit. So what would you say is your favorite announcement so far? Or I guess there's not anything extra. So what was your favorite announcement? Because for me, it was, I just love horror. It's got it. I mean, Dead Space is coming back. No wonder he had the health on his back. It was like, it's the dude that did Dead Space. It was like, I'm going to keep this as close to my baby as I can. And I am okay with that. But This right here. Whoa, that's not supposed to happen. Stuff is doubled. Interesting. That's weird. That's not supposed to happen. Isn't that the best? When stuff just goes wrong. Audio's just on a loop. Hilarious. I don't know why that's happening, but I'll just do this. That makes no sense. So now you're just hearing me. There you go. And now that means I can't play the video because you can't hear any of the audio from the computer. It's just me now. So I don't know what has happened. Oh, you know what? I know what happened. Okay. Interesting. Didn't know that was a thing. So, figured it out. Actually, you know what? Let's get a different song. Yeah, other song. So, what just happened there was I hit my button for my music. I backed out and went to the main screen, and I hit the same button because it's meant to play the song. But it doesn't register that I already hit the button and played the audio because they're technically two separate buttons. That's why the audio doubled up just now. So that's what just happened there. And I just learned a new thing about the Stream Deck. If you push the button on one page and you go to another page and you have the same button in the same place, it's still a different button. So music was playing twice. And then I can just hit that and it fades away. But this is crazy. This might be the true #1 announcement. And it doesn't excite me as much, but it does shock the crap out of me because I didn't think they'd do both. I did not expect them to do both. And it's just crazy. It's Sephiroth. It is Sephiroth. And then a new Left 4 Dead. So, really crazy. He would kill like the interdimensional being that's destroying all the characters. Only Sephiroth gets that entrance. Crazy. That's just nuts though. And it looked like Cloud did get different stuff because he had a different, I mean, they showed it in the cutscene where he had a different sword, but that doesn't really mean much for the actual gameplay. But it looked like he had a different, maybe that attack was different because it looked like he was jumping through the different blades or something. So I don't know, maybe he does have an update. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick it. I've actually been waiting to get this until they finished and put out all the characters because I know I'm gonna get the game eventually, but I feel like I can wait, especially having bought the version for Wii U. I have to wait until there's more content, and there already is. They had more characters. I think. I don't remember. I don't remember if it was just these DLC characters. I feel like there were more characters. Oh, you haven't since Melee? Ultimate is good. And I'm trying to remember if all the new characters have only been on Ultimate or not. Because I feel like they've had more. Maybe it was just the season pass thing. Didn't have friends. I only play with my cousins. Yeah, version 5. That is different. That's right. So maybe if you get the movie costume, it's a different version. Maybe that's what they changed. It's crazy taxi. Well, so then, yeah. So we got a Left 4 Dead game. This is interesting. So Left 4 Dead is coming back. Dead Space is coming back. Dark Tide actually does look good. So it does look entertaining, and it seems like it could have what I was talking about earlier with that action-oriented horror element, where it's designed for 4 players, but it actually works well. And it seems like it could, and it's clearly gory and got all sorts of enemies, including zombies. more co-op zombie game. Wishlist now. But looks cool.
Now it is time to recognize some other
of the city's
new version of that. I'm sure that'll be nice.
If we're taking all the shooty fruit.
Can play right now.
I forgot about that, so we're gonna keep on keeping on. That was okay. Vin Diesel game, funniest announcement, I think, with Arc 2 with the not so great graphics.
A small car.
Admittedly.
Next to dogs.
Road 96, the procedural game where you try to get out of the town. We'll see about this crazy drug game.
No. Okay. You're entitled to your own opinion.
Ah. So we shall see about that one. But definitely seems funny. I don't know. I think the award show was good. They had definitely good moments there. Definitely had some good moments. We got some good music. The ending was really good, but that's always technically just from the actual games themselves. That's not necessarily just a part of the show. Granted, they don't have to do that.
Fan of yours on Twitch.
That's cool. Red versus Blue. Got to catch up on the new season. I don't even remember this one. What is this? Something from Square Enix. All right, this one doesn't excite me, I guess. Oh, I literally didn't recognize it. That said Just Cause Mobile. I missed that this whole trailer. I basically missed. Just Cause Mobile. Okay. It's mobile, so it's like, had it been like on consoles, that would be different because it would obviously have more. It wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be a top-down point-and-stick shooter. I'm sure that would be fun though. Those types of games are fun though. I do really enjoy them. Just a cool twin-stick shooter is fun. We shall see about that. I'm not gonna get it. I know that for sure, but it'll be interesting to see how well it actually ends up doing. The only way this trailer could have been funnier if just out of nowhere it was like, and in conjunction with Ubisoft, Sam Fisher, Splinter Cell. Yeah, this seems fine too. I noticed this. I didn't speak much on it. Fallout became Fallout. So there's that, I guess. And this has cool designs. This has to be Deep Bloom. Still can't believe that. Also, it totally should have been Twintel. And I might be biased based on the fact that she's just hot, but facts are facts.
Cutthroats.
Maybe that's not him.
Cutthroats. Spirits.
I didn't realize how dramatic that coin drop was either.
Monsters. When you live in Bilgewater, you see something.
It kind of sounds like him, but that might not be Steve Bloom.
Let's start the
Unless he's really changing his voice. He normally doesn't. I feel like he doesn't change his voice a ton.
Looking to bring order to this twisted town.
But I think that's him.
Stay down.
The priestess of the great Kraken, unmoved by fear.
This is destiny.
The legend.
I could definitely see that making a buttload of money.
Is only eclipsed by his kindness. Feel better now.
It just seems like that type of game that would work, especially being within that universe. That reminds me of Soul Reaper, that aesthetic. That green scale. I don't think I noted it before, but music in this is good too.
Devours the essence of her victims.
Delicious.
I see no fortune for those standing in their way.
Alright, it's cool. Do the baby stuff, I know how that goes.
Can't match my blade. Can't help but wonder what brought them together. Nothing good, I reckon.
Look, it does look cool. But sadly, Sadly, none of this stuff is Bayonetta. And this, I just don't know. I feel like that has to be in reference to the original game, like them picking up the N7 armor. Like that looks like Liara, and it looked like she had wrinkles. And like even when it showed her fingers, I was like, "That's Liara." Like instantly, I was like, "That's her. Those are her fingers." Like the way she moved, like that's her. And I feel like that. So it has to be going off of the good ending. Crazy. They need to remake the first one. That would be so cool because that first game is so nice, but it is so hard to play. Well, there go the Game Awards.
Mass Effect. I can't wait to see where BioWare is going to take that next.
Me neither. But I think I'm going to end it there because there's not much else to go through. All I can say is, man. The ending for Mass Effect 3, I would assume it would be going off of the good ending where you actually win, because technically that is an ending, but maybe they'll do like a blending of the endings where most of the characters live, but only I think Shepard technically dies no matter the ending. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens, unless you do the one where like everyone fights. And I feel like they're cutting out the newer game because I'm pretty sure that was Liara, and she could technically be in the new series, I believe, in like Andromeda, I believe, because I think it's only a couple. Let me see. I'll probably look it up. I feel like it's only a couple hundred years, and she'd still be alive because she was, for her species, she was technically young during the Mass Effect trilogy. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, everyone's saying the same thing. Like it seems to lead towards the original thing. And also, the other game was not in the Milky Way galaxy, so it could still be in the same universe, but we just don't see them because they're like, that game effed up, and we'll just leave that in that other galaxy forever, and we'll just come back to the cool one. So that could be what they end up doing, and they just continue the main story, and then they do that, and then they lead into the story that they had for the other game, and they just roll some stuff around and bring, make the old characters like the main focus. Let's see if I find the time frame. Actually, in timeline. So we shall see. Where is Mass Effect Andromeda in the time? Okay, so Mass Effect Andromeda actually takes place after Mass Effect 2. So it's on the same timeline. It's just because they're in a different galaxy, it's actually concurrent with the original series. Oh. Very interesting. Okay, well that doesn't make sense because now I'm reading this thing. It says the game is set 600 years in the future. Thanks to the Andromeda Initiative, sending members of different soul species on a one-way trip to the Andromeda Galaxy in 2185. Okay, after two... Actually, probably. There you go. You can read with me. Should probably have done that a minute ago. The Andromeda Initiative is set up in 2176. Blah, blah, blah. Interesting. Timing puts the start of Andromeda Initiative after the events of Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2, fighting in 2185. Okay, so they leave for a 600-year trip in the same year of Mass Effect 2. So it's so far later, with it being 600 years, they wouldn't even know the consequences of that because they wouldn't even be affected. I mean, it should still technically leak in, going, even if it goes into another galaxy, but it's interesting. I think it's Mass Effect 2 if judges work. Yeah, so okay, until the game is for the end of March, remember. It says that they'd be unaware. So this is like an old article. So I don't know if it ties in any way shape, or form. Let's see. This is how I do stuff. I'll let it autofill and then I'll just delete it. Let's see, Mass Effect 3. I should have known that was. Yeah. I love this one. Was the Mass Effect 3 ending really that bad? When I first did the ending to Mass Effect 3, I didn't realize that every ending was just different colors. So when I first beat it, I was like, that was a good ending. I was like, I like the ending I got. And then I realized like, oh, it's actually the same ending for the most part, no matter what. Like you get some minute different stuff. But not really. I think every single one, no, I think technically like the final cutscene I think is technically different. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Man, 2016. Wow. Yeah, sure. Get into my internet and steal all my info. Why not? But that's not what cookies are for, of course. That'll be interesting. I'm actually play. I don't know how well that'll be, but this is actually like just a song from Space Dandy. It's just a really good song. So this is a Space Dandy, but a dandy guy in space. Might end up being. I can never tell. Like I always have the audio different from my headphones to the desktop because technically my audio through OBS is on OBS and it's not tied to me doing my scroll wheel, so it doesn't make a difference there. So I still always have to be like, is that too loud? Is that right? Because it's not in the head. Interesting. Over is a special interest in when they go on the side. There are no green-skinned people. There we go. So, a bit loud. There we go. I don't know what is up. There we go. I don't know what is up with my mouse, where it will just stop as I'm going through. I need to get a... maybe I should get a Go XLR. I'd be like, meow, faders, fancy faders. Maybe. Alright. So that's pretty much it. It follows... that they could warp things in together, but odds are they won't because of how that game went. So... they're probably going to be going back to Mass Effect. And it's just... I mean, they probably do the subtitle thing, much like Andromeda. They probably won't call it Mass Effect 4. They might call it something else. Especially with the way it looked, because it looked like she had wrinkles, which means that it would have to be hundreds of years in the future still. But the fact that she would be picking up the N7 is still very interesting. So I don't know. It is worrisome, mostly considering Andromeda, I guess, that the last Mass Effect game. So it is hard to tell what we could get. Like, see, so she has like the wrinkles right there, and it has to be, and she got the crow's feet, so it has to be Liara, because otherwise it would just be weird that this random person picked up like the N7 thing and she's brushing it off and looks kind of hopeful, like, oh man, look at that. And she's I can't, no, not Turian, that's Garrus. I forgot her species, but it would be weird if it was like, yeah, that wasn't Liara, we just threw the same species in there and made her look older to trick you guys. And the N7 thing is like, N7 is just our military, that's no big deal. So we'll see. And like I said, the end of 3 to me, when I thought it was my ending, I thought was fine. And then when it's like, I think it's just more to do with the fact that they didn't put enough changes in until they did the redo of it, which I guess that does change things around. So like the thing said, the synthesis ending is when humans and technology blend into one new species. So that way Seth Green's character could finally have sex with their AI robot. But other than that, it was either they killed the sorry, there it is. Yes, thank you. But it was either the humans died or the aliens died, and I think that was pretty much it. So, oh, so Seth Green's character, he was the pilot. He totally had a relationship with their robot, whose name I can't remember, but she becomes like an actual playable character later in, was it 3? I want to say in 3. I'm pretty sure in 3 she gets like a physical body, and it was like, oh, so if they do the blending where they're all one species now, it's like, and that's, you know, that's his happy ending. Joker, I think was his name. But excuse me. But there's that. I also love the new Keanu memes where people just pause them saying, "When will you come?" Ooh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Now my nose is all itchy. Once I get like my weird sneezing fit, get that itchy in the top of the throat, not Rona style. But wow. Oh, you know what? It's probably a totally different video. Let's do this. I do not see a panel here. And I would assume that's the main show. Well, that's I love that they have all the old stuff. God of War, that was nice. You know what? Why don't we go backwards in time? Sometimes these commercials are funny to me. Some audio up. What is up with this thing? It's always fighting me.
The quicker picker-upper.
Yeah,
all right, it's finally that time. Here to present our final award as a member of the team.
Humans interacting? What is this madness?
Last year for best ongoing game from Overwatch.
Oh, I guess it always looked like that. I didn't realize.
Jeff Kaplan.
Also, why is this in 720p? Oh, boy. Yeah. It was really just to get here. I do not mind being under the YouTube Premium plan. I've never been bothered by the ads, actually. Like, it's literally never been a thing. I've never had ad blocker. It just never really bothered me that much. The only thing that did bother me was the stupid political ads, because I'm like, I'm tired of seeing these ads as everything. And that in conjunction with those stupid texts I was getting 100 times a day, I was just annoyed by the political ads. Only because those guys and the political stuff, and I haven't seen him in a minute, but the don't spend your money on Best Buy dude, I found him in a video. I posted it on Twitter because it cracked me up. I found a video, an actual YouTube video of that guy, and he was doing like some top 10 list, and I was like, holy crap, I found him. Gay is badass. I'm surprised I don't get a bunch of 420 ads, because all my stuff, whenever I do a high review, I'll put 420 in the title. Surprised I'm not always getting a bunch of like marijuana ads. Like, are you sure you should do drugs? You're like, I'm so high right now. Check out my dad's shotgun. Wait. Classics, man. And now all the vaping commercials. Let's stop and get some help. The vaping commercials are crazy now, and freaking, they have one. It's in one of my Supernatural reactions where I just had to stop and talk about it, because it's the vaping commercial where the dude's like, we made like this scary metallic monster to represent like the toxic chemicals in your body when you smoke or when you vape. And he gets attacked, and they use the Wilhelm scream, and I'm like, why would they use one of the most famous stock sound effects in all of movie and media history and go with Zero Bayonetta? So, you know, it's just, I don't know. I'm gonna just be waiting, I guess. But they use the Wilhelm scream in this freaking commercial, and it's like, why would you do that in this serious vaping commercial, as if people aren't gonna laugh at the Wilhelm scream going off? This is not as epic. The music is not as epic in these games as they were from this year. Yeah, big tobacco. Wacky tobacco. But that always gets me. I'm like, it's such a serious commercial. And so nobody was like, guys, we shouldn't use the Wilhelm scream. Like, it's hilarious. I don't know how that slipped through. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Spider-Man. Yeah, I know they're meant to tell people not to vape, and I heard that I think all the tobacco commercials are by Big Tobacco actually. Like they're legally required to make those commercials. Hit them with 1,000 years of pain, 1,000 years of death. I think that was it. Okay, that was not nearly as epic as this year. I just didn't do the trick. That was not the one. Oh. Let's see what
Twitter. But right now, without further ado, to present Game of the Year, it's my honor.
Right there. I was like, let's see what happened.
It's an honor to be part of the Game Awards. For me, I've always been interested in telling stories that immerse the audience.
Invisiblekatana, that's a good one.
That unfold in unexpected ways and pull people into a world. When I look at video games, I see a lot of parallels with that kind of storytelling. How a player's agency and choice intersect with more traditional storytelling.
Oh man,
it's exciting to see and really quite groundbreaking.
Yeah, we didn't get too much
tonight. All 6 nominees for Game of the Year are true masterworks.
I am kind of shocked that Doom didn't get like action game somewhere down the line.
From Abbey Road Studios, the London Philharmonic Orchestra,
so it's 2 showing part
my
there.
old friend Lorne Balfe.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Music's really good, man. The music's just way better in this one. They had a good list to choose from. We got Final Fantasy, Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us 2 has good music. Hades song was pretty cool, and the way they like, eased into Animal Crossing this year, they kind of had it easy to be like, how do we mix this? Everything's amazing. We can Review Tech USA. He's funny. Of course. Oh, look at that down. Look at that. Me oh my. Like it's just perfect blend. Yeah, this one's just better. I just like that part. That part specifically just sounds really good to me. In the background. Oh, the salts. Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, man, sounds good. Biggest bro. Yeah. At least people are saying Ghost more than anything else. Super biased once again, but any support for Ghost is a support for my happiness. Hashtag not my kid. At least people are saying Ghost of Tsushima. That's the best sports game goes The Last of Us 2. Oh man. Oh man. Last of Us Part 2 did win. Man, I forgot what it was, but Last of Us 2 won like literally every award at some show this year. I forgot what it was. This is really good though. This one's funny. That one I like. That's pretty funny. Oh man. People are very upset. Alright. Well, I'm fine with it winning, obviously. I do, of course. You know, it goes to Tsushima, you know, it's just...
Well, that sounded fantastic. And now, the Game of the Year award goes to...
Yeah, we heard that part already. But, I think that's a good spot to end it for the night. Actually, hold up. More Space Dandy. There we go. Probably have to turn this back down too. This is like... I didn't realize was this song when I finally heard the full thing. I didn't realize it sounded like this, and I like it. Weird opening, but I love the opening too. Space Dandy is like the best music. I think this is a remix of the opening, if I'm not mistaken. But those are the Game Awards. Oh, Space Dandy is amazing. So Space Dandy, it's dang. Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Space Dandy, and Carol and Tuesday, all in the same universe, and all those shows are made by the same guy. So they're all amazing in their own way, and Space Dandy is just one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's so crazy. Also, it's trending that Black Panther 2 will not recast T'Challa. Disney officially announced that. Also, Chris Evans is set to be Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command? Well, I guess I can get rid of that since I got both playing anyway. Here. Buzz Lightyear. I always think of that sometimes. Huh? Okay. I like Buzz. Buzz is cool. I like the cartoon. Let's see. You know, if the comments are bad, Twitter, you know. Now I have to start the song over because you can't pause the song. Let's see. I don't know why I'm even bothering with this. Oh man, that's a good one. I don't care enough. Yes, sir. See, I want to see this one. Where does this go? Critics' Shield Awards. Oh man. So, Ghost of Tsushima. It's just not going to be top for me. I don't know if other people enjoyed it as much as I did, because excessive bias. I need to play that some more, so I need more pictures. I've been in Spider-Man so much. Garbage of the year. Oh my. You know what we need to do for my fellow people in pain? Let's see. 3 years. Oh, Alan Wake. Huh? See? You know what? Oh man. People feel my pain. Bayonetta. It's been crazy. In fact, what have I don't think I have Bayonetta on here. I might have to actually go in and find it. That's all I want to do. Oh, congrats on the commission money. Commissions are always epic. I would retweet this, but he'll block me. Kami will be blocking people. So I'm not going to take that chance. I'm just going to read. I'm going to have like a million retweets of just. Yeah, retweet that too. Yeah. I'm just going to be retweeting all this stuff. There's nothing like, why can I just have Bayonetta? Why? Why? That's a good one. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that too. Yep. Retweet that. I'm just gonna go on the rampage today because well, they're all retweeted, so any picture you need to steal, you can get it. This is funny. Naruto-kun. No Bayonetta. I just don't understand it. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening over there. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So now we got to play some Bayonetta music. I got something somewhere in it. I just do that while I search for Bayonetta. But I just don't understand. Just don't understand it. So the simple thing. Bayonetta 3. I mean, I'd still be asking for it if it hadn't been announced, but it's been announced. That's the thing. It's always worse when it's like that. And it's just like, 3 years. 0 Bayonetta 3. So many things. You know, Bayonetta 3. I didn't think I was going to get 2. And it was just phenomenal. There we go. Had to find it. Oh, that thing's going to be blaring. Yes, it is. Bayonetta. Love this song. I love all the music in the game because it's an amazing game. I was about to say I'm gonna get copyrighted for this, but I don't make money off of YouTube, so it doesn't matter. And this will probably all be muted out on the actual stream later, but it is what it is. But it's so sad. So sad. Just wanted Bayonetta 3. Just something. Touch, a taste, anything. And I'm sure it'll happen. I'm sure we will get Bayonetta 3 at some point in our lives. I like to think Bayonetta 3 will happen. It'll be great. And that's all we can hope for. That it happens. Eventually. Heck, this will never happen, but I still want Bayonetta to cross over with Devil May Cry, because that's why Dante Dante needs to be in Smash Brothers. So, you know, they got Cloud Sephiroth. I need Dante and Bayonetta in the same game. And that's just, That's probably like a day one. Just to have those two characters together, that's like a day one thing. Even though I've played as Bayonetta, but that would be something. Yeah, Dante. I don't know. Out of the 8 trillion weapons you can use, I don't know what in the world what they would get for Dante's weapons, but man, that would be so cool. Bayonetta and Dante, that'd be sick. Plus, you can have all these different costumes and stuff. It would be easy. But sadly, another year, another nothing from Bayonetta. And I don't know if Platinum is working on the new Nier game. I would assume they are, but who cares? The magic hair, nice touch. But I don't know. I just want another Bayonetta. I mean, would they go green? That's a good question. What do you think the color would be for Bayonetta 3? Because I would assume they would change her character again, and they would change the color. So red is 1, blue is 2, maybe green for 3. Because I feel like the colors they use are like emerald colors. So I think they could do like emerald green. It would be interesting. It would be a really big contrast with her black, but so was blue when I first saw it. Like everything was, I mean, her character looks so different. I didn't actually like her character when she first popped up. I was one of the people where I was like, I don't really like this short hair look, but I got used to it and I do like it now. But at first it was just so weird because I'm like, man, it was only the first game and it just felt weird to have her whole character design look different because, you know, obviously long hair versus short hair, there's a huge difference there. And plus they went to blue, which obviously blue is my favorite color, so I have no issues with that. But it was definitely like, oh, jarring take. But I like it now. But I don't know what they would do. Do purple, mix the blue and the red, and then make purple. Which I think may have actually been the color scheme for the now that I think about it, like the 3 is in purple. It's like a lightning 3 in purple. So let her make her changes. Let her make hair changes. So 3 might be purple whenever that magically happens. So we'll see. That's all I can say about that. So we shall see. But yeah, I guess I'll sadly end it there. No Bayonetta. I just don't understand. Just don't understand. Actually, that might be... Yeah, that's my tiny outro. That's not even the right one. I thought that was the full song, and that is not what I meant to do. All the gun shoes. I always wanted a replica of her shoes. That's like one of the few collectibles that I can't find for a reasonable price. Like you can get them like resin, but I want like some really good ones. Oh man. So I license revoked. Oh man. Oh, it was purple. But I guess that doesn't matter because it's like it don't exist. Oh, Gumball is such a funny show. No Bayonetta. There's one more game. Just one more game. That's all we want. Ball Bayonetta. Baldinetta. Baldinetta. That's funny. I like that. Oh, I saw. So this one I think is actually really funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was lovely to have you this year. See you next year, or not.
And that's been Bayonetta. That's life with wanting Bayonetta 3. Man. I'm gonna do this one too. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't mean nothing. Okay, I figured it was that, but I had to see it. Sadly, it means nothing. Oh man. Yeah, let's look at like the 4 things I've ever liked on this. I like 5 things. Oh, that's super loud. Hold up.
Why do you come? Welcome.
This is so stupid.
Someone a criminal. Getting caught. In Night City you can become. I need your body, I'll fucking.
Like, that's just so dumb. I don't know why that came up, but I absolutely love that. Oh, this is good. I don't know if this still works anymore. I think this is Walmart, and this person's been using this code for like a super long time, and it's worked forever. So there's that. If it still works, and it's just like $10 off anything, you know, $50 minimum. But they said it always worked. I see why I like that one now. I don't think I saw that part. Oh man. Oh, this was so this was when Trump got the virus and Brian Altano made this post, and I thought it was super funny, and of course it was Resident Evil, so it was my favorite. And I will be leaving the Great Spencer Mansion today at 6:30 p.m. Feeling really good. Don't be afraid of T-virus. Don't let it dominate your life. We have developed under the Umbrella Corporation some really great drugs and knowledge. Feel better than I did 20 years ago. So I thought that was super funny, so I had to pick that. I think I know this one. Yeah. I think that's one of the greatest, like, funny anime memes is Spike being Deku's dad, and his mom got Spike. See? Space Dandy right there. So funny. Oh, this. I wanted to do a video about this, but that was funny. Fetus deletus. So this was somehow Fetus deletus was trending during like everyone's favorite PlayStation franchises. So it was on the same day, and so it was like all these PlayStation games and stuff, like all these franchises, and like in the middle is like Fetus deletus, which is just a funny rhyme. And then like all these jokes came up, and it was like Fetus deletus just mixed in with all these games, so it just became a part of the joke. It was just funny. These are just nice things. No, did that wrong. Oh, I think I just like the reference to that. That's a cool cosplay. I think I don't know why I quote I like that. Well, this. Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh man, it memes. Oh, this was good. Yeah, like crazy, all the screaming. Man, that Death Note scream is so funny. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I just keep cutting off the music because I keep having these random videos. I think this was from, was it Horizon? Okay. That instantly made me think of God of War because Sony Santa Monica was one of the companies that did like all the meme stuff with their characters, and this was one they did with Atreus. That's from a long time ago. And we're gonna cut this because this was the best. I love this meme. That's the best. And the whole song, you can that whole song is on YouTube. You can watch that whole thing. Base Motel, love Base Motel. Oh yeah, Freddie Prinze Jr. He saw my reactions to whatchamacallit, Star Wars. This is a good one. I've liked I have 20 likes, and I've been on Twitter for like 6 years. Sonic has some amazing music, by the way. Sonic music is so good. I wish it was networking. I wish it led to something else. Maybe he'll see my Mandalorian Season 2 reaction, because I made a mistake of not recording myself that last time, and I am not doing it this time, because I cried when I saw the Darksaber. That was super funny to me. I think that's the first thing I ever liked. Oh, it's not. Oh, that's sad too. This was supposed to happen. 2016. I was so excited about that. That's the first thing I ever liked. Warriors TV show. Gone. Oh, it's the Russo brothers. I mean, I know they got busy with Marvel, but dang, Warriors, come on. This was really good though. Oh, here's this. Yeah. Found that in whatchamacallit. It's Miles Morales in the house. So that was something. I could like pause the game. Hold on a second, let me go through my little stuff here. Because I actually recorded this stuff because it was utterly ridiculous. So I have like 47 minutes. That's some random music. Actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna put some like totally copyrighted music on since we're just effing around now. I'm just gonna throw on some random stuff from my little music folder here. Let's see. What to put? You know what? Since we actually, I can't do both. I'm so dumb. I can't do both. I have to open this in a different program. Let's do this. It's some music that was louder than I anticipated. Down there. Holy crap. So this is The Last of Us Part 2. Then we will get... Oh, also, G4, I don't know if you saw the special, but G4 did their special, and it was really, really good. Oh, let me... So I gotta do this, because this is like 47 minutes long. So I had to play around a little bit to I had to mess around because I took a picture. I was just looking around. There's a part in the game where you're in the house. So I was looking around and I took a picture, or I was trying to get pictures, and I noticed like his neck was sliding. And so I was like, okay, that was weird. So it took me like 8 minutes or something to recreate it. And then, yeah, this started to happen. So I don't know what the deal is, but that like I would just be moving around and just pause, like in photo mode, and this is what would happen. His body would just start shifting, and it just kept going. Like it goes for a super long, like this was 47 minutes. Like I was doing other stuff. Like I left it just to see what would happen, and I came back, and like this is at 2 times the speed. I think I could probably speed it up a little bit more actually. I don't know if it'll get choppy. Oh no, it's a little choppy, but I mostly let it sit, so it was doing this. So I don't understand it. I have not experienced this at any other point in the game trying to do photo mode or anything like that. I did have one time, there were 2 other times that were weird. I had, I caught him doing a T-pose, like the scene started up and his like whole body disappeared except for like his hair. So I like caught him and then he like, I missed it and then he did like a T-pose and I caught that picture. So that's on my Twitter. And then another time I took a picture with another character in the game and their face disappeared. Whoops. Oh, I gotta stop streaming. I did not expect that to like pop up. I don't have to stop streaming, but I'm gonna stop recording. So that'll be the end of the recording. So anyone that watched this, you didn't miss too much else after this because it's just Spider-Man stuff. But I'm gonna stop the recording here. And I guess check out the rest on the stream.
You hungry? I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. You hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. Like I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Like I'm Shaggy. Man, I'm hungry. Man, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Yeah, man. You hungry? Yeah.